What's up, Blood fam? Papa Blood.
Yo.
Happy Sunday with 3 games on Saturday. I don't know which freaking day it is. But happy Sunday. We got 3 days in a row, 3 nights in a row that you get to see these 2 weirdos on the internet talking about football.
Weirdos.
What's up, Blood fam? How we doing? How we feeling? I'm feeling pretty dang good, except for my little baby goat got murdered today, literally. They killed him.
What? Wait, what?
My little baby goat.
Oh, okay.
He got headhunted. And, but other than that, my day's going perfect.
Yeah, look at there. Gratz Panther on the win today.
Shout out, called that, Panther. When everyone else starts talking shit to you, don't forget this moment right here and right now when I was the one who believed in you. Don't forget that. Yeah. We had a great day of football. It was freaking wild. Derek Carr actually played like he was making $40 million a year for the first time this year. Shake and bake down in Tampa. To top it off, yesterday went perfect for me. Yesterday went literally perfect. Like, the Bengals had the best game of the week. It was awesome. I mean, as a Bengals fan, I know you guys were probably stressed. But for a football fan like me, best game of the week, hands down. It ended just like the Minnesota game 2 years ago. It was insane, and it came down to overtime. Evan McPherson, Money Mac field goal. Anyway, the Steelers got blown out. That was freaking incredible. And then the Broncos got blown out, which was even better than the Steelers getting blown out. Yesterday was perfect, and then we roll over today. Panthers get a win in their sick black unis and helmets, and that was awesome.
I love the uni.
Nobody knows what's going on in the NFC. The Cowboys suck again, and my day's made. Buffalo thinks they're going to win the Super Bowl, which is exact mentality where everybody wants them right now. Because if they make the playoffs with that mentality, they're going to choke in the first round. Today could be better. Also, we beat the Patriots, so Chris, who's probably not going to show his face in here, does not get to be a moderator. And sorry, Chris. Deal's a deal. Anyway, it was a good game. It was a little sussy at first, but I'm happy with the outcome. I'm not happy with Kadarius Toney's hands. I'm about to, after the stream's over, I'm going to catch a flight to Kansas City to cut them off because he does not need them. He'd be a better corner at this point. Receiver. I love that guy too. That's the worst part. What else did we have today? Oh, Niners continue to roll, which no one was surprised about that. I was, Cardinals try to make that game interesting at the beginning, so I appreciate that. They kept the non-Niners fan viewers for at least a half. All right, so, that was pretty good. The Rams almost choked to Jacoby Brissett, the QB2 GOAT. Oh, yeah, Niners officially clinched the West, first team to clinch a division. Hopefully next week we'll be able to clinch ours. And we can say bye-bye to them damn Broncos. But anyway, we got to move on. Like, today was fantastic. Both of our teams won, so we're both happy this week, no matter the outcome. Also, shout out to the Dolphins defense, man. Look, I don't want to see my guy go down, right? I don't want to see it. I love him. He's my heart and soul next to the Chiefs. But they came to play, and I love to see it. I love to see that energy. Shout out to Tommy DeVito, man. That sucked for him. He had a rough day. But other than that, let's get out of the way. We got Baltimore heading to Jacksonville with Baltimore's #1 seed hopes relying pretty much on this win. Things get really rocky if they lose here, and Jacksonville trying to hold on to their their division right now. So both of these teams, I feel like, have a lot at stake. So I feel like in translation of what that means to me is that this is going to be a messy game because they're so both stressed about getting this win. That's what I feel.
Well, I mean, look at it. I mean, if Jacksonville loses today, it's a mess in the South. The South is completely upside down. If Jacksonville wins today, the whole AFC is upside down. Because now
that's what I want. We're all Jags fans tonight.
So we're all Jags fans. There's plenty of chaos to go around. No matter what happens in this game, next week is going to be even more fun, believe it or not.
Yeah, well, I have a hard time believing that if Baltimore wins today, they're going to roll over and die the last 3 games. So I feel like a win here doesn't officially clinch, but it feels like they're going to clinch, right? Because now there's chaos in the AFC East with Buffalo to winning today. And Miami wins today, which is good, but they have the Cowboys next week, and the Cowboys are going to be I don't know how that game's gonna go. I feel like it's gonna be probably a bad game, to be honest. But so there's chaos between those two. We finally got a little bit of more separation back in our division, so I'm not as stressed about that. And I'm not stressed about Baltimore losing that division, but them losing really makes things a little hairy for them. But them winning tonight really feels like they're gonna seal the deal on holding that first round bye.
Yeah, I think the one thing that we know about whatever happens today, we don't have any clue what it's going to relate to next week, because next week is a new week, new script, new set of rules. The NFL is going to take what we know and smash it.
New type of catch getting invented next week, boys. So saddle up. Just hope it's not your team. And all you got to do is sit back and hope that it doesn't happen to your team, that they define a new rule of what a catch is. Or at least that it works in your favor if it is your team. I'm hoping for a nice, clean game tonight, which I'll anticipate. I have little hopes for this to just be this is a playoff game. Let's be real. This is a playoff game. And, we all know how Baltimore looks in the playoffs, bad. But Jacksonville's been so inconsistent. So are they going to look good or bad tonight?
I mean, that's the question. You don't know which Jacksonville team is going to show up.
Mostly, did the refs say he caught it or didn't? Did the refs say that he caught it, or did they say that he didn't catch it? Answer me that.
Listen, I don't know. Whatever they say is right. That's all.
Whatever they say is right. I'm going to get tattooed on me. The refs are always right. So I'll never forget it. I just feel like this game is going to be like a 6-3 game. I don't know why. I just feel like it's going to be. The refs say he caught it, then he caught it. It's a catch. They know best. Sorry, mostly. I hate to do it to you, but if they say he caught it, then it is a catch. Pizzle! Pizzle's probably wound up today. How we feeling?
What's up, Eric?
Eric's probably feeling pretty good, too. His team got the dub also.
There's a lot of people in here today that their team got the dub, except for Mostly.
Sorry, Mostly.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened, man. Shake and bake just shaked and baked all over you.
We figure if we love the refs that they might be nice to us and give us a breadcrumb every now and then.
What's up, Kentucky? Dude.
Yo.
I'll love any refs that are nice to me other than Carl Sheffers. I don't care if he's an angel to me. I will never like that man. Never, ever, ever. But they don't have any other options, so some of us get stuck with him every now and then.
So there you go. When we start knowing the lead official on a crew by name, we're in trouble.
It's been like 4 years for me. I've got a deep-rooted hatred for Carl Sheffers, okay? I feel personally attacked. Alex said if the Pack won 7, it would be a good year. I did say that. It's true. And if you make the playoffs, that's just bonus, right? For the Packers, they're in a rebuild, man. Maybe not a complete rebuild, but youngest roster in the league. You can't lie about that. 7 wins is incredible in this league for a team that's never played together. Basically, a whole team that's never played together. And they're exceeding expectations. So it's a good year to be a Packers fan. Look, I know some of these losses are devastating. I get it. I've had a couple of them this year. But I did. I stand by that at the beginning of the season. If the Packers won 7 games, it's a win for a year because Aaron Rodgers only won 6 his first year as a starter. So that means you might get 22 years out of Jordan Love instead of 16.
Wow.
All right, we're about ready for Sunday Night Football. I'm going to give you your division rival. and I'm going to take the Jags because I have to put my faith in them, right, so hard, and I feel like this is the only way I can show my appreciation to them. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry about week 2, though, Jacksonville. I'm not sorry about that at all. Just letting you know. Sorry, Sports Cat. Ooh, the Jags are wearing all teal today. Does that mean the Ravens are wearing all black or all purple?
I didn't see.
I haven't seen yet. I love color rush jerseys, man.
The Jags matched their cheerleaders.
They're supposed to.
Okay.
They're supposed to. Because if they wore different colors, they'd think they were cheering for the wrong team.
I mean, their unis look almost the same.
We still beat the Chiefs? Yeah, I mean, you that is a great win. Like, I don't care if the Chiefs are the best or the worst team in the league. Right now, the standard that the Chiefs are held to because they just won the Super Bowl, that's a great win for your team. And I'm not even upset about it. You guys just friggin' waxed us. You waxed us at your home, and that's fair. All teal for us is a curse. Oh, dude, I feel that. The red on red for us is cursed. But it's my favorite jersey combo. But it's cursed. I'll never forget
Baltimore's wearing white.
What lames? They could have wore black on black or purple. Lame.
I like the idea of the purple. That would have been cool.
They've done it before. Even just purple with black pants, man. This is lame. Colorblind.
Sports Cat's full of confidence, and then he sees the uniform color and he thinks he's screwed.
Yeah, well, we wore the all red against the Jets, and Zach Wilson almost beat us. He outplayed us. I thought we were going to lose that game for real. Jags are going to lose for the comedy. I won't be laughing. Kickoff's up, and he's going to bring it out the end zone, crossing the 10, 15, 20, and he's going to get smacked out about the 21-22. The ball comes out, but I think he was down. Did
you see the fumble that they got away with, that Stephon Diggs got away with in that game earlier? They ran up to the line. They made it. They sold it as being down. I thought that was pretty nuts. That was early in the game.
I missed it. All right, they're saying Jacksonville has it. I didn't even think it was a live fumble. Dude, his back smacked to the ground, I thought. Look down. Bam. That was never a fumble. Why are we arguing about this? It was never a fumble. He got smacked hard. That was Jamal Agnew with the kick return, and then he was down. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 21. What's up, Craig? Chiefs got lucky today? That's a weird take. Just because Kadarius Toney gave up a pick 6 doesn't mean we got lucky. We actually played kind of okay today. 1st and 10, gonna hand it off to ETN. Gets to the outside, gonna pick up 5 and more. 6 yards. That's what they need to. They need to try to dominate the run game. That's how they're gonna beat Baltimore. They have to be able to run the football.
Yep, Panther, that is absolutely correct.
If Zach Wilson beat the Chiefs, how would Alex feel? Proud and sad. Proud and sad. Which he did. He outplayed Patrick Mahomes that day. So. All right. 2nd and 4. Looking downfield. Fires. Incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down at 4. Am I behind? Or are you on the same page with me?
You look like you're right on time with me.
Okay, because my game tracker's a couple seconds ahead of me. So I saw it said 3rd down and 4 before I even watched the 2nd down play. So I was making sure I wasn't behind. And I was like, it's not 3rd down, is it? How the Texans win today? They're going to win the Super Bowl. That's how. Nothing much. Chiefs didn't get lucky. The Pats beat themselves. Proud and sad. The definition of a Panthers fan, bro. That's real. I respect the heck out of you, Panther. 3rd and 4, back to pass, looking, in trouble, shovel pass, and he's got ETN, and he's going to take it all the way to the 40 for a 1st down. Jordan Love seemed to be better than Mahomes. Well, Jordan Love was better than Mahomes in Jordan Love's first career start against Mahomes a couple years ago, too. We got lucky we didn't get beat by a rookie, to be fair. And that was back when our offense was good all the time. We play like crap again. I guess the Packers are an Achilles heel too. They give us some trouble. 1st and 10. Spin move from ETN. He's going to pick up 4. I don't think Patrick Mahomes is falling off. The turnovers are a problem, but, at least they're not as many turnovers as Josh Allen has. It could be worse. We could have as many touchdowns as turnovers. And we don't. I mean, he has a lot more than he usually has, but I think things are slowly coming together. 2nd and 6, quick pass out. I did not see who caught that. I think that's
Washington.
Oh, Washington. That's the young guy.
Yeah. I saw Lamar on the bench, and he's all bundled up like it's really cold, but they're in Jacksonville. How cold can it be?
Let's see if this thing tells me. Hey, Sports Cat, what's the temperature of your house right now? Outside of your house. Preview.
That might overload his brain.
Sorry, Sports Cat. 3rd down and 6. Ravens looking to get off the field. Uh-oh. Play clock at 5. Gets it off. Looking. Fires. And it's a little bit high. And it's going to be incomplete. And I think that was Zay Jones. And the Ravens are going to get the ball. Your mom. I'll put you in timeout, Sports Cat.
59 degrees and Lamar's bundled up.
You don't want my mom. 59, bro. It was only 52 here, and I thought it felt okay today.
Felt fine. It's good.
Punt is up. Weather. Nice punt. And he's going to fair catch it at the 10, 11.
Right about there. And that is Wallace. He's the one that took the one to the house last week.
59 is t-shirt temp. I mean, this is what I wore to work today. I didn't change.
Yeah, Ian's in upstate New York, so it's definitely
my house is set to 59. My house is set to 68. Your house is warm. Your house is cozy. I just came from there.
We're 70.
Yeah, it's well, I did have my jacket on too when I was there, but I was a little bit warm. Sports you can make fun of the Panthers for not being in the playoffs, but if you lose this game, it could end in a downward spiral where you have no playoffs too.
Yeah, that's true. If Jacksonville loses today, they could work themselves straight out of the playoffs.
It's not going to be that hard with the way this AFC is right now. See, I feel like 59 in Florida would feel like 70 here. That's how I imagine it. But people, the majority, not like Pizzle and whoever. I feel like a lot of people see 60 on the temperature in Florida, and they're like, I got to get my winter coat out. And I'm like, 60 in Florida is like 72 here, like perfect weather. At least iguanas do not fall from trees in Jacksonville, bro. What? If I ever was walking under a tree and an iguana fell on me, I would be... Florida's not real. Look, we've already had this discussion here on It's in the Blood about Florida not being real, but that just furthers my statement. Iguanas aren't supposed to fall from trees. People got alligators as puppies in their backyards. Florida is not real. No one can convince me it is. I've been there plenty of times. It is not a real place. That's a figment of my imagination.
I've noticed that you're kind of pent up today.
It's a good week. Good week of football. I've had a long day, but they do fall from trees when they freeze. Dude, I don't want to get hit by a frozen iguana. That's even worse than a live, not frozen one falling on me.
All right, Lamar's going to hand it off.
Oof.
And that is going to be about a 1-yard gain on first down. Couldn't see the jersey.
Keaton Mitchell. At least my team could beat the Chiefs a few times. I think Jacksonville actually has beaten us. We're not good against the AFC South, especially in a regular season. That's why I was nervous about week 2. We lost to the Colts last year, if that tells you anything. It was ugly, too.
All right, it looks like it's going to be second down and about 9.
I can't tell the winter weather advisory. Why are we under a winter weather advisory? It was
It's
50
going to
degrees
rain
today.
and snow tonight and tomorrow. Lamar's back to pass. There's pressure. He's kind of trapped. He backs up and gets it out.
Oh,
That's
my
completed.
God. Isaiah Likely, dude.
Likely gets it all the way out to about the 32. Come on, bro.
I think the Indiana Hoosiers are better than the Jacksonville Jaguars.
I hope so.
They are probably as inconsistent, though.
Have you
And
noticed that everybody just seems to want to provoke us here lately?
It's because you read these and then you read them out loud, and then you start talking about it, and then it becomes the provoked thing.
Lamar's back to pass, looking downfield. He steps up, has time. Here comes
Uh-oh.
pressure. He steps back.
Uh-oh.
Rolls, fires.
Bro, why did he have so much time?
Rashad Bateman's going to be about a yard short of the first down.
He had like 15 seconds. In the state of North Carolina, but what about the country? Because I'm pretty sure a school, not the Hoosiers from Indiana, might be better than them.
Yeah, Purdue just stomped Arizona, and we haven't seen Mark since.
That bears down. Colin! That makes the Panthers the Louisville Cardinals. What's good?
Play action. Lamar's back to pass, looking downfield. He fires, and it's complete to Bateman, who's going to get a first down and then some. He'll go out of bounds at the 42-yard line.
I shouldn't be surprised that Colin's here with Lamar playing today.
Yeah, of course not.
It took me a second, but I was like, I wonder what he's doing. But he come in talking about the Louisville Cardinals, so his first comment.
How is Bateman so wide open in this? Oh.
Good route. Good route.
Oh, here we go. 1st and 10. Ball is at the 42. Lamar's in the gun again. Looking to throw. Back to pass. Checks it down. There goes Mitchell. He's got blockers. Ricard in front of him. He's going to get the first down. And then
that boy's got some speed. Some speed. Duke football went 4-0 to 7-5, and I'm confused on how.
Look who they lost to, though. All teams that were better than them. I mean,
I am not getting into that because I don't really know that much about college sports. I just kind of talk smack here and there, but like nobody can hurt my feelings about it, so that's why I talk smack.
There's going to go, hands it off. There goes Mitchell. He's going to push through the hole and get about a little more than 2 on first down.
That's Gus Edwards.
Was it?
Was.
Oh my gosh, 135, 134.
It was Gus Edwards. I mean, he got you. He came back with the stats immediately.
I mean, you gotta finish games. They don't know how to finish. That's their problem. 2nd down and 8.
Play clock's running down.
Lamar's back to pass, looking downfield, steps up. He's going to run. He gets to the 20. He's going to get the first down and out of bounds at the 15.
Yeah, Gus Edwards is significantly larger than Keaton Mitchell. Ravens in the red zone.
Ravens in the red zone.
This is why he's dangerous, man.
That's right, Colin. Don't give up, bro.
Papa Blood gives up like 10 minutes into the first quarter or first half of basketball games.
There goes Mitchell. I was mad during the Kansas game, not going to lie.
Yeah, but you had to lead the entire game. Well, like last year, you'd be like down 3 points with 12 minutes left of the first half, and you're like, this game is over. This game is just over. And you ended up winning. Cowboys got obliterated today. Yes, they did. It's not pretty.
AFC dominance, play action. Lamar falls, he gets back up, and he thinks about taking the sack, but then he drops it off incomplete. How the heck?
Jesus, that was a mess of a play, and he still made. Okay, he didn't make any positive yardage, but he didn't lose yardage.
Let's go play action and fall. Let's get up, almost get sacked, pull it down, and then fire and get rid of it.
And he almost hit his receiver, too. That's the whole thing, man. This is why he's my MVP of this season right now. Because he didn't take a sack.
If he has a good game today, he probably bumps up on that list because Dak played like butt.
Yeah, but no one's taking Brock's spot right now.
Lamar's grabbed. And is that a fumble or incomplete?
I think it's incomplete, but they're acting like it's a fumble.
This game's over. I'm turning it off.
This game's over. I'm turning it off. They're calling it a fumble. I thought he threw it.
That's got to be an incomplete pass.
That looks like an incomplete pass to me.
Well, we're going to find out right now what the NFL wants right here.
I should be Panthers fan of the year. Well, you're the only one other than JP that I know, and you've been here every single week putting your heart and soul into the Panthers, so I believe it.
How's that intentional grounding? He had a receiver.
That's even worse. That's even worse than a fumble. At least with a fumble, like, they don't lose, like, it looks like they don't lose possession. Again. Did it make it back to the line of scrimmage?
If he's in the pocket. Yeah, I guess. Sure. But he had a receiver in the area. He's throwing it to Mitchell.
He's trying, but it has to make it to the line of scrimmage.
I guess they weren't. I guess Mitchell wasn't close enough.
The ref is always right.
I know.
You got it, Panther.
Well, here's 3 automatics.
All right, Justin Tucker.
He's 24 for 29 this year.
Let's see him miss one. Harrison Butker's only missed one, and it was today.
Kick is up. Square. Perfect.
All right, Jacksonville, you're not out of this game yet. And how many games? He's missed plenty of games due to injury. I am not lying. I'm not lying.
Hey, let's not talk about Lamar's health at this point in the season.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about Lamar's health during this game. Okay, look. Quarterbacks, there is only, as of today, like today's, or week 15, whatever week we're in, slated games, only 6 starting QBs played for the AFC today. That means there were 10 backup QBs starting for the AFC. Even when he's wrong, he's always right. Did you get a haircut?
Friday.
So, yes. What's up, Chris? How we doing? Refs are always wrong. They just have the authority to get away with it. Yeah, no, that's where you're wrong. When they start getting in trouble, then they're wrong. But if they do not get in trouble, then they are always right. Because there's nothing we can do about it if they don't get in trouble. And even if they do get in trouble, it doesn't change the game. It doesn't change the game that just happened. So they have to be always right. Because no, Chris, absolutely not. A deal is a deal, my guy. And you took that risk.
Man. Man.
Sports Cat, time to take the league. I'm riding with you. I'm riding hard. I went full in on all my confidence in Jacksonville today.
It's awful spicy in here today. I'm just saying.
Dude, ever since that PI call against the Saints and Rams game, PI no call. That was the worst no call I've ever seen in my life. What bets do I have to make to get mod? I don't know. Chris threw one at me. And he took a hefty chance. That was his personal choice.
I mean, he took a very hard to win bet and put it up there, laid it out there on the line.
It was a good game. It wasn't a bad game. And it was not the Patriots' worst game by far.
Bailey Zappi didn't look bad in that game.
Mm-mm. Oh, wait, I forgot to change the score. Oh, no, I did change it. I just hadn't uploaded it yet. We need a new system. This is exhausting.
Yeah, it's really hard with the dual cameras, though.
It's not hard, but it's just exhausting. Kickoff is up, and I doubt he brings it out this time, and it will be a touchback.
Ah.
At least the fucking Bears lost.
Dave, I wanted the Bears to win.
Don't worry, B. Zappy. Bro, Zappy was cooking on us in that first quarter. I didn't get to see a lot in the middle of the game, but that first quarter, I don't know how nobody scored any points for that first however many drives because, they were cooking. They were going right down the field.
They needed to win, Dave.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 25. Toss to ETN. He cuts in, and he's going to cross the 30 to about the 32. 7-yard gain on first down. Bro, I wish I could get a 7-yard gain on every first down that we ran the ball. Seriously.
Well, Buffalo showed everybody how to beat Dallas today. Just run.
Dude, Buffalo's defense is primed to defend Dallas's style of offense, though. Let's be honest.
True.
That was the perfect mismatch for Buffalo. 2nd and 3, handoff again. He's gonna pick up a first down. Look, I wish every time we ran the ball, it just looked like that every time. Just what we just watched. These 2 downs. I want each and every team to have Joe Barry a defensive coordinator at least one season. Bro, I'm gonna respectfully decline that offer. But hopefully he's gone for you guys, because that dude sucks.
Honestly,
Send him to the Broncos. What wide receiver do you want the Chiefs to sign or trade for next season? T. Higgins. 100%. I'll settle for Tyler Boyd because I still love him. I don't care if he had a drop in that game a few weeks ago. T. Higgins, or honestly, Mike Evans is probably a fair. He guarantees you 1,000 yards if you just throw it to him.
That's all the Chiefs really need is another 1,000-yard receiver.
Or T. Higgins. It doesn't matter if he gets 1,000 yards or not. If he has one catch a game, it'll be the most important catch of the game. What if it's Devontae? Look, I ain't trading with the. If it were up to me, I'm not trading with the Raiders for nothing. I don't believe in interdivision trades like the Vikings and Lions do. I don't believe in that. I think it's messed up. I think it's cruel and unusual to your own fans. Because what if that trade doesn't work out for you, but it's beautiful for them? Then you just look stupid. And then they use that trade to beat you. I don't want Devontae unless he's a free agent. But, T. Higgins probably my number 1 receiver I'm looking at in the offseason. That is already in the league. Mike Evans would be number 2. It wouldn't take hard to be the best receiver. I don't know. Rashee Rice is moving up, but it wouldn't take much to be the best receiver for the Chiefs right now. As long
T.
as you don't
Higgins,
drop the ball, you're the best receiver.
T. Higgins fits that Chiefs person really well. Juju fit it last year just because he's a big receiver, but T's more dynamic.
Yeah, I mean, Juju is a big difference in last season and this season. I know we didn't use him the first half of the year. I think they did that on purpose to save him for the final stretch, crunch time, and playoffs. And, it worked out. But also, Jerick McKinnon happened in the second half of the season last year. I like Tyreek, but, our drop problem, the majority of our drop problem back then was Tyreek. Let's be honest. Like, I'm not going to hate on the guy because he's one of my favorite receivers that's ever played for my team. Like, he's fun, he's funny, he's fast, and he's good at football. But that was our biggest issue, was drops from him. And there were really bad drops, too, like on fourth down drops when he hit you in the hands. He's basically like MVS this year. First and 10 from the Jacksonville 42. And he's got time, going to sling it to a wide open, and I believe that is, I don't know who that is. I thought that was going to be the other tight end. That's Farrell for Farrell maybe. I'm not familiar with this guy, for 28 yards all the way to the Baltimore 35. This game is getting spicy. T is getting tagged if he signs the tag. What a play. Me and him were just talking about this about an hour ago, and T could not sign the tag.
Later, Colin. Much love, bro.
Hey, Colin, have a good one. First and 10. Thanks for stopping in and hanging with us. And he's going to get blown up in the backfield. That was not ETN. Who's their RB2? Bigsby. Tank Bigsby. I forgot about him. Ingram is who I thought that pass went to, but that was not Ingram.
How many years do you have a couple of Tanks in the NFL?
Did you know Tank Dell legally changed his name to Tank?
On.
Like a few weeks ago, like 3 weeks ago, because his name's like Nathaniel or something. He just went and legally changed it to Tank.
That's cool.
It is cool. That Tank is cooler than Nathaniel. I'm sorry. 2nd and 12. Lawrence back pass. He throws a bullet behind the line to ETN. I don't know why he put so much heat on that. It's going to be incomplete. It's probably a good thing that was incomplete. Because he was going to lose a couple.
That Kyle Hamilton for Baltimore, that safety out of Notre Dame from a few years ago, he's an absolute stud on that defense.
Him and Patrick Queen.
Roquan Smith, too.
Oh, I keep forgetting they got him. That's a big reason.
Defense is just monster.
Guys, we can finally say it's time to tank for Tank. 3rd down and 12. Big play here. They need to get at least 6 yards. He's going to throw a screen again, and they're going to get about 5, maybe.
To the 32.
And that's Agnew. I think they're in field goal range now, though. It's a tough shot, but I think they're in field goal range.
I agree, Stranger. I think he'll sign the tag.
I'm not here. Me neither. All right, it's gonna be a 50-yard field goal attempt. It's better than I thought. I was thinking like 54, 55. So 50 is not bad. I mean, it's still a big, hefty kick, but still. All right, to tie the game, kick is up. Oh! It doinked out! No! It doinked out. Maniacs behind the blood logo.
What's with all the doinking?
Was there other doinks today that I missed?
There's been a lot lately.
McManus is pleading with the ref that it was supposed to be in. Adam! Bro! For a sec, I thought we were going to get a double dunk. I thought the same thing as soon as it started bouncing.
Bro, I don't know.
That sucks. That really sucks. So Baltimore's going to get the ball on their own 40.
Man.
Who should I root for? Well, you're a Cowboys fan, so I don't think it really matters. If
Yeah,
you like chaos, then Jacksonville. If you like Lamar, then Baltimore, I guess. If you like the best team in the AFC to continue winning, then Baltimore. If you like chaos, then Jacksonville. And I love chaos. I'm going to legally change my middle name to Chaos. Or at least add it. Because Lamar's pretty awesome despite being ugly. Dude, I love Lamar, but he's not the prettiest of men I've ever seen.
He's not the most well-spoken either.
He's a lot better.
He has gotten better. I think they trained him in that.
Didn't he take speech therapy, though?
I think so.
Like, isn't that a thing that actually happened? I'm pretty sure, like, his rookie year or his second year, you told me that he was in speech therapy.
I'm pretty positive. I remember reading it because they couldn't understand him.
Hear me out. Root for a 3-3 tie. I would be okay with a tie. I don't care what the score is. 38-38 tie. I don't care. Chaos would be a Jaguars loss and 3 AFC South teams at 8-6. Dude, bro, I love it.
That's another set of chaos.
That's not even. Either way, there's going to be chaos. Honestly, Jacksonville loses, AFC South shaking up. Jacksonville wins, the whole AFC shaking up. Oh, that's why the kicker was upset he got hit. He got tripped. That's why he was so upset.
And look, he's sitting there looking at the whole play.
He took his feet out from under him.
There goes Lamar.
Chaos blood.
Gets about a yard.
At least the Titans-Oilers game. Don't you mean Oilers-Texans game?
Oh.
Because the Titans wore the Oilers jerseys. Lamar's from a bad school. Don't matter. He's good. I don't care. I don't know where half these guys went to college.
U of L?
I said half these guys. I wasn't talking about Lamar. We just had a whole conversation about Lamar being at Louisville.
If your season hinges on begging on flags, you're never going to win. There goes Lamar. He's going to try to get to the outside, and he is brought down. And that was kind of an awkward tackle.
Maniac, I definitely agree. I think that the Texans should get the Oilers jerseys because they won the game.
But they're the Texans. The Oilers went to Tennessee.
But where did they come from?
Houston.
Exactly.
Lamar's going to get sacked.
Again! Big sack! That's fourth down, right?
It is fourth down.
Let's go!
Yeah, you saw how he went down, stranger. That was
as soon as he said that, I saw Lamar hit the ground, and I thought the same thing. Whoever wins the Oilers
when he
gets
got
the
sacked
jersey.
there, he did grab the side of his knee.
No. See, this is Colin's fault. He's not here anymore, but it's his fault. We don't talk about injuries on primetime because then they just start coming. All right, kickoff is up.
Punt
is up. And he's going to return from the 21, 25, 30, 35, and a good return all the way to about the 38. That's Agnew again.
Yeah, isn't it ironic that the four division leaders are 4 out of 6 teams that still have their starting quarterback available?
Yeah, but the backups look good too. But Jim, the Texans and Titans are the only ones fighting about it. Okay, so that's the only reason the rest of the moves doesn't matter as much because the Texans and Titans are the only ones fighting about it. No, because like 2 weeks ago, this guy started talking about injuries and then half the team got injured while we were talking about them. So we'll talk about injuries, especially of the two teams that were playing. we're watching, I should say. What if Joe Barry's? Let's see, that's different. We can talk about that. I hope it comes off. His whole thumb in the door. Ugh, that sounds awful. Is anyone here not surprised he's made it this far into the season uninjured? Or sick. 1st and 10. And that is Washington again. He's only going to get a few. Yeah, this is around the time of year that Lamar starts getting sick. Like, he missed a game due to illness last year and the year before, and I think the year before that around this time. Browns are winners. That's right. Bears almost had them. But I'm always taking them dogs at home, bro.
Later, Maniac.
I'm making grilled cheese for dinner. Oh,
nice.
Yes. I love grilled cheese. 2nd and 5. Play clock at 5. From the 43. And they're going to hand it off to Etienne. He's got a burst of speed and a 1st down all the way to the 50.
Dang, Queen just about ripped his face mask off.
I'm going to have rice. Rice is good. And that's officially going to be the end of the 1st quarter. Don't say it. Don't say it.
I won't say it.
All right. Glad we're on the same page. Chablis. All right. Let's get
What's up, Vasant?
Vasant, what's good? Grilled cheese for the win. That's what I'm saying. We love grilled cheese. Got a wife and kids in Baltimore, Jack. What's that from? What's that from? Reading it, it struck a memory, but what's it from?
Jack.
Dude, I am going to tell you right now, Chris. I went on, and this is a true story. It was about 5:30 today, so it's 9 now, like 4 hours ago. I went on an entire tirade about Swiss cheese and how mad it makes me today. Like, because in our break room, the only sandwiches they have are like roast beef with Swiss cheese. That's it. And I'm like, why is every single sandwich roast beef with Swiss cheese? No one buys them. That's why they're all in there. If they put normal sandwiches, who wants Swiss cheese with sliced roast beef?
Oh, it's mostly he's dropping song lyrics on us from Bruce.
Oh, one hit wonder Bruce.
Yeah, I don't know that Bruce is a one-hit wonder. I think he's got more hits than most people, but still.
He's got like 5. He's got like 5. Two albums or so.
You know, he's got enough songs that he probably doesn't remember the lyrics to all of his songs. He's got so much music out there.
He does have a crap ton of music, but like he's only like really known for just a handful of them though.
Oh, I don't know. There's a lot more that you might think. Going through the Bruce catalog one day would be interesting. Springsteen was old in 84. Yes, sir.
Bruce is from Jersey? I have no idea where he's from.
Yep.
You just went Zoomer. Bro, listen. I listen to all kinds of music from all generations, and I can't tell you more than 3 Bruce Springsteen songs. He plays at the casino we work at. That's how I know that he's only good to people double my age or higher. I'm not dissing the songs that I do know. 1st and 10, he's going to roll out. Fire. It's caught by Zay Jones.
That's a bullet,
just shy
dude.
of the. He does not have like a zillion hits. Let's go see. How many hits does Bruce?
Mostly, you're gonna have to forgive her that's not in her wheelhouse of music type, even though she likes all music.
21 studio albums, 23 live albums, 77 singles, and 66 music videos. Jesus Christ.
His nickname is literally the boss.
His nickname is literally the boss. 2nd and 1, handoff. I think that's Bigsby. No, that's Deontay Johnson. I forgot about him. And he'll pick up the first down.
No doubt. How did they not put him on a golf cart that day?
Top 10 hits. Dude, they made him walk for 45 minutes. All right, 1st and 10 from the 40. Jags are driving. Hands it off again to Johnson. And he's going to skate his
Face
way
mask.
for 3 yards. It'll be 2nd down. No flag.
Dude, that was
Listen-
Roquan Smith.
Listen, I'm looking at some of his top 10 hits, and I only know 2 of them.
And that's the point.
That is the point. Like,
You
they're
only know a
hits-
couple.
if they're
There's a
hits,
lot.
everybody should know them. Like, what's that one guy? Let me think of his name. 2nd and 6, quick fire out to ETN, but I think he either drops it or falls.
He dropped it.
I thought he dropped it. Bro, listen, I ain't disrespecting. I'm not saying he's bad.
She's just saying that she doesn't know all of the Bruce history.
I know enough about him, just because I don't know anything about his music.
You
But
just don't know enough.
I don't need to. Nobody goes around
You
talking
just
about
can't
Bruce.
let it go.
Nobody goes around talking about Bruce Springsteen other than Mosley. And the 70-year-old people that come to our casino. 3rd and 6, he's going to pump fake and fire to Ridley, and it's incomplete. Listen, you guys can disagree with me all you want.
I agree with you, Dave.
And it's going to be 4th and 6. It's going to be another long field goal attempt. Mostly, I'm pretty sure you come in here just to find something to make fun of me over every week. And so I will accept this as being your one this week. 55-yard field goal attempt is up and no good. The wind carried it left.
Oh,
And that
about
hurts.
to get a new kicker in Jayville.
Dude, did you see the wind just carry that? I didn't think that was him.
He missed that bad though.
That was really bad though.
He should, you know what? He should know which way the wind's blowing and kick it so that it curves into the goalpost instead of away from it.
There we go. Here's a good timeline of Bruce Springsteen I can look at. Bruce Frederick Joseph Springsteen. What a name. That's a lot.
Look, I will make this comment about when there is an article in Rolling Stone titled The Top 100 Bruce Springsteen Songs of All Time, that's when you know that the dude has made a career.
No, I think anybody can write 100 songs.
The 100 greatest Bruce
Sorry,
Springsteen.
anybody can write 200 songs. Look at freaking Pearl Jam. They put out 13 albums as fast as possible just to get away from their record label. Anybody can put out a crap ton of albums. Any artist, let me say, not just anybody. I mean, anybody can. But it's
see,
a
when
one.
they say his
It's a one-hit
100
wonder because
greatest-
I couldn't just casually name more than one song.
When they
And I
say
could- I
his
could ask
100
anybody that.
greatest songs, that means that there's got to be at least a couple hundred more.
I put Pearl Jam above Bruce Springsteen by a mile. Yeah, but Taylor doesn't have a list of a top 100 songs. She maybe has 100 songs, and that's over 20 years. Yeah, there we go. Pizzle gets that. And Rolling Stone is biased, but it doesn't change. Maniacs
Oh, I
Live.
know. Look at the Jaguar Stadium of the
We'll keep
future.
that-
It looks so chic.
I'm gonna keep that in the back of my mind. Give it 40 years. Listen, Bruce Springsteen probably has not made as much money as Taylor Swift has, so there's a difference.
No way.
Taylor
Couldn't have
Swift
made
is
that much.
Taylor Swift is making Michael Jackson money. Okay, so that is a hard thing. You can't compare any artist unless it's Michael Jackson and Taylor Swift to Taylor Swift. It's just an irrelevant argument.
Lamar's back to pass. He rolls, fires. It's complete on the edge. And there goes Gus Edwards barreling for 11 yards.
Yeah, but Stranger, just because it's his top 100 doesn't mean all 100 of them are good. Like, they're just the best ones that he has. Taylor Swift is making more money than Michael Jackson. Just people don't like to acknowledge that because of how big Michael Jackson is. Now, if Michael Jackson was today with the social media and technology, I think he'd surpass Taylor by a lot. But Taylor has surpassed him.
There's the handoff. And there goes Gus Edwards. This time he's going to run for 7.
Gus the Bus. I'm not lying to you, Chris. I'm just telling you facts. There's no bias in it. I love Michael Jackson. Like, if I was born 20 years early, I would have been the same people. That was hilarious. Look, I'm not lying. Taylor's last 2 tours by themselves has made more money than any tour that Michael Jackson ever had.
Play action pass. He rolls out. Lamar flips it downfield. It's picked. It's
picked. It's going the other way.
Since 2009, Michael Jackson's made over $2.2 billion.
And Taylor Swift has made in $1 billion just this year.
He's dead.
Yeah, her music's going to be making billions after she's dead too.
Inflation.
Wait, Stranger, I was not once ever disrespecting Elvis Presley. Taylor Swift is the music industry currently. Argue with the wall. Listen, I'm not going to go as far as anything Shelby could ever say because she'll have me beat by miles, but she's the music industry currently. Standards revolve around her now. 1st and 10, quick pass out to Ridley, and he's going to get brought down for a loss. Bro, Lamar could have easily picked up that first down on his own. He could have. That was not a good throw.
He wants to be a pocket passer. He doesn't want to be a running back. It's just going to be his downfall.
All right, 2nd and 11. Lawrence back to pass, fires another bullet to
Evan Ingram.
Ingram. I keep forgetting his name. And it's going to be 3rd and manageable at the Baltimore 48-ish. Did you know Michael Jackson was born in Gary, Indiana?
Yes.
Isn't that crazy? That's nuts. Third down and 5. Lawrence back to pass. Fires to the outside, caught, and it's going to be short of the first down. That's Ingram again. I think they'll go.
They don't go for a field goal this time.
I think they'll go for it on 4th here. It's 4th and like 1 or 2.
Gary, Indiana is. Ooh.
Gary, Indiana is like the slightly, and I mean this so seriously, slightly less bad version of Oakland.
Here they go.
All right, they're going to go 4th and 2. I think this is the right decision to go here. They need a touchdown because they obviously can't kick a long field goal. Lawrence back to pass, has time, fires. And it's caught to a wide open Ridley, still going. And that's a big first down for them.
Huge.
Slightly nicer.
It's very similar to East St. Louis, Dave.
Dude, like you can't
I
even
wouldn't say nicer.
I don't know. It was a good throw. I don't know how there wasn't.
Gary, Indiana's like 1980 Detroit.
Shall we just come in here to bury Elvis, dude? 1st and 10, handoff, going nowhere. We got 9 minutes left in the first half. Elvis married a child, was on drugs half his life, and on top of that, he didn't even write his own music. Bro, I wasn't coming in here to throw shade at Elvis. But Michael Jackson is bigger than Elvis. I'm sorry. I just looked up their side-by-side stats, and there's no comparison. But I'm not taking shots at Elvis. I think Elvis is the king of rock. You know, like... Sorry, king of rock and roll.
We're going off the rails today.
All right, 2nd and 9. Play clock's... He gets it off just in time. Fires to the outside. Caught by Ridley, and he's going to get carried out of bounds.
I'm amazed that he held on to that.
Dude, I don't know. The body mismatch. Listen, mostly, I'm not telling you anything from my own thoughts. Everything is coming from stats. So you can argue with the wall. You can go argue with Google itself. You can argue with all these statisticians who have spent their life studying these guys. Nobody's bigger than Elvis. Well, Taylor Swift and Michael Jackson is, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. It's just true. You can ask a younger generation who Michael Jackson is, and they'll know. You can ask them who Elvis is, and they might not know. 3rd and 1. Pass out to Zay Jones, and it's going to be a first down. And listen, they've both been dead for a while, so it's a fair...
Right on, Balin.
Go yell at the sky. It's just a fact. Like, it's not me. It's not coming from me. It is just a fact. 1st and 10 at the Baltimore 16. The Jags are in the red zone. Dude, Sports Cat, Taylor Swift has been good for 20 years. Well before you were even thought of, little cat. Well, like, that's your opinion, man. 1st and 10. I'm not giving my opinion because obviously none of you will agree to it or want to hear it. So I'm just telling you facts now. I'm keeping my opinion out of it. I know plenty about Elvis. I've literally been to his home in Tupelo where he's born. I got a picture with his little kid Elvis statue just about 6 years ago. Yeah, argue with Shelby. Look, argue with Shelby. Don't argue with me because you guys don't want to hear what I have to say anyway. 2nd and 12 from the 18, and it's gonna be a false start on Jacksonville. You know what? I've been to Memphis. I went through Memphis to get to Tupelo. I've been to everywhere Elvis has been. You want to know a fun fact about me? When I was in high school, I actually recorded in Studio B that Elvis was recording in. I have a CD where my band recorded in there. I am an Elvis fan. I'm not an Elvis hater. You guys are just putting that narrative out there to stir the pot. He can attest. He knows I did it.
He's not lying.
2nd and 17. Lawrence back to pass, fires. And it's caught. Not caught. I'm not sure if that's a drop. I don't know.
It went right through his hands. I don't even know if he touched it.
I mean, he touched it. No, I can't. I feel like I'm legally not allowed to hate Michael Jackson even if I wanted to. The man's died on my birthday, and that was a traumatic way to spend your own birthday. I love Michael Jackson, and I love Elvis. No, Taylor Swift and LeAnn Rimes are nowhere near the same. That is the worst statement you've made about this whole situation, Dave. 3rd and 17. Lawrence is going to step up, looking downfield, going to keep it. Take him inside the 20. He fumbles. He fumbles, and the Ravens have it.
He just dropped it.
He did. I mean, there is
like he pooped out an Easter egg.
There's like an 8% chance he could have been down, but I don't think so. Like, that's why I put it very low. That was a great. Yeah, he straight up just fumbled the bag.
Slide, and he faked it and lost the ball.
He could have at least fumbled it out of bounds. Now, Leanne Rimes I would consider Leanne Rimes a one-hit wonder. Like, I think she's talented, and I think she has good music, but 90% of people can't name more than one song from her.
She's a better writer.
No.
Than artist.
Yes.
She's a better writer than an artist.
She's a great writer. She's just an artist that didn't make it where I think she deserved to be.
Yeah, that just shows how hard it is to make it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I think she's wildly talented. And I don't mind her voice. But listen, you can't take the songs you hear on the radio and judge an artist by them, though. Like, that's what a lot of people do, and that's why a lot of people don't like Taylor Swift, because her better songs don't make it to the radio. They're too good for the radio.
Alex is just wound for sound today, and I just can't help but sit here and laugh about it. Fired up.
Everybody in this chat, other than like 3 or 4 people, have age on me. Therefore, their opinions are never going to be the same as mine.
Nope, you're fighting an uphill battle with this chat, usually.
And Sportscat hasn't matured yet, so he just says things to try to get under my skin.
No, his balls ain't dropped.
Well, don't say that about a 13-year-old.
Okay.
I love Taylor because she has earned her way through this. Listen, Shelby does have a point. You know,
I only know Leanne Rimes from that Coyote Ugly
bro,
movie.
I couldn't even write a paper in school to save my life, man. I ain't writing nothing. Sorry, a 14-year-old that hasn't matured yet. And it's, I'll give you it that you have intelligence. You are a smart 14-year-old. Dude, I cannot believe he straight just dropped that, man. That's embarrassing.
He should have just slid.
Dude, don't even get me started on Kanye West, dude. That's a whole nother.
First down and 10, 5:42 to go in the half. Lamar's back to pass, and that's almost picked off.
That was a dangerous pass. Sportscat hit. Well, I thought he was 13, but he did just recently have a birthday, so that would make him 14. I respect Taylor Swift. See, I respect that. Like, her type of music is definitely not for everybody.
Right on, mostly.
He's a lyrical genius. I don't know about that, man. There's a lot of good rappers out there, but I can't put Kanye above most of them. I don't mind Kanye's music, like some of his older stuff, but that dude's off. That dude's the Antonio Brown of the music industry.
Mitchell's gonna try to get outside. He doesn't. I think that's a no-gainer.
Dude, her first album doesn't get enough love. When she was like country, like strictly country, people just forgot about it when she became a pop star. But it still happened. And then now as an adult going back and listening to it, I appreciate it a lot more. I was just a straight up country hater when I was younger.
Watching this game, Alex, it makes me feel like my Bengals offense is much better than what I give it credit for.
It is. You've got the best wide receiver trio in the league. And a solid run game.
How does the guard not get called for false starts every time? And Lamar scrambles. He's back to throw. He fires it over the middle. It's caught. Rashad Bateman's been open all day.
Because his name's not Jawan Taylor. Is Kanye crazier than Ozzy?
Yes.
In different ways.
Ozzy is not crazy.
Dude's crazy, but he's also a genius. Kanye thinks he's a genius, but is also crazy. He is literally Antonio Brown of the music industry. Like, and that's why they're friends. They're literally friends, and it makes so much sense. I can get 7 tickets to the Daytona 500
First
before I
and
can get
10.
1 ticket to Taylor Swift
There goes
concert.
Lamar on the keeper. He's got 5, 6, 7 yards.
Bro, I bought a Taylor Swift ticket this year for like $50. So, people, it's stupid people who spend $1,000 on a ticket. It's stupid people that do it. The market wouldn't be that high if stupid people wouldn't spend that much money on it.
There you go. Ozzy is definitely insane, but it's a functional insanity. Ozzy Osbourne is a genius.
Dude, I love Ozzy. I got to crowd surf at an Ozzy Osbourne show like 4 or 5 years ago, and that was like one of the highlight memories of my whole life.
And that is a really trick misdirection play, and there goes Justice Hill. He's going to get the first down there more, but there is a flag on the play.
Bro, I told you this game was either going to be fantastic or it was going to be like this.
Well, I'm just glad that you got into arguing music because I'm now entertained, and that's holding. It's coming back.
Aaron Rodgers he does like Taylor Swift. He likes one of her best albums too. Aaron Rodgers is a folklore girly. So am I. That album's really good.
I mean, generally, Craig, as they get older, that's how it gets. Ozzy can barely talk anymore. He can sing better than he can talk, but he can barely talk. I saw Ozzy in the heyday, man.
I wish I could have seen Ozzy back like before I was born. Honestly, I don't know how else to say that. Before I was born, or even like the age I was born, 96-ish.
That was I want to see. Then check down to Likely. Likely's going to get about 7 yards on the play.
See, I would like to see Black Sabbath. I liked Motley Crue too. I was named after a family member of Motley Crue.
Yeah,
that's a true story.
Alex's middle name.
Stop it. You didn't have to say that.
I know.
You could have just ended where my statement ended. Dude, I would have loved to go on Ozfest. Wasn't old enough then. My name's
all right, it's 3rd and 6. Back to pass. Looking downfield. Here comes the blitz. He gets hit. And he completes the pass. OBJ.
That's his first. Dude, I will block all of you guys. I don't even care. Listen, we're not talking about me no more. I was just enlightening you because I love Motley Crue. I'm not kidding. I mean, I am kidding. I'm not going to block any of you because I'm not crazy. My name is Alex Vince Neal. That's it. With no space. It's Vince Neal, one word.
Yeah, she hated me for that.
Yeah, dude. Growing up as a girl, my middle name being Vince Neal, that's tough.
But just saying that tells you that when I was growing up, Motley Crue was my go-to band.
My dad, Papa Blood, was a Motley Crue roadie. Literally. Didn't you follow a tour once? You were a roadie, just not the female ones that they like better.
Yep. Before my life had rules.
Yeah, that's not the girl ones that the band members appreciate more. But that's cool. I've always wanted to do that. I wanted to do that with Warped Tour. I wanted to be a roadie and just follow the Warped Tour one year. And if it was still around, I would have. Smoking in the boys' room. Did any of you guys watch that Motley Crue movie that MGK did, The Dirt? I know you did. I know you did.
It was really good, too.
Dude, it was a great interpretation. Wasn't it based off the book?
Yep. Vince Neal did kill somebody. That's correct. And got away with it, basically.
Basically, yeah. And what's his name? What's the guitarist's name? I just went blank. Mars? No, the other one.
Nikki Sixx.
Nikki Sixx. He killed himself. And then come back to life. Dude, those guys are awesome. They're still going. I don't know how. Because because 7 years ago, I took you to their final tour. Like, yeah. I literally took you to their, I have a shirt or something that says the final tour, and they're still touring.
Yeah,
Tommy's the GOAT, man. Tommy is the GOAT. Second our second GOAT would be, I know you could say Neil Peart, but Travis Barker.
There's a lot of drummers out there that I truly love. But I will say this new form of hard rock music that's kind of taken over the last 20 years, drums are much more complex than they were in the 80s.
Dude, let's just talk about Beartooth.
Another guy that's amazing.
Beartooth is GOAT. Tommy over Peart. Yes, I know.
It's based on different things that you can make that argument.
Also, what's up, Rick?
Hi, Rick. All right, it's going to be 1st and 10. Ball is at the 29. Lamar's back to pass. He fires. It's going to be dropped.
Dude, mostly go listen to Beartooth. Just go listen to Beartooth. You want to talk about some good hard rock that's current? Beartooth.
Dave. Motley Crue Live now is funny as hell because Vince Neil does not have breath to sing. The music's louder than his voice, and it's not what it used to be.
No, I know, but they know that. They're just doing it to do it. It preserves their youth in a little bit. You know, going out on tour, singing songs they wrote 40 years ago. Like,
2nd down and 10.
I could see why you don't want to hang it up.
Lamar's back. He's going to looking. He steps back. He's really good at dancing in the pocket, and he takes off. And he's going to get really close to the 1st down, and he's going to be about a yard short.
Royal Blood and Ghost. Dude, we saw Ghost a couple years ago. They are so much fun live. They're total weirdos, but I appreciate that about them. Taylor Hawkins, rest in peace, dude. Good dude, man.
Yeah, probably. He probably, you know, speaking of which, he probably had to play drums for one of the most technical drummers of our era. Playing drums on the Foo Fighters is not an easy task because you're not allowed to record in the studio.
We got to see him a couple years ago, too. The same day we saw Ghost, or the day before we saw Ghost, or right that weekend.
Yeah.
Because him and Dave Grohl had a drum off on the stage, which was awesome.
Look at Lamar just move around in the pocket. I think he does that better than anybody.
Dude, I play as Lamar on Madden, so I can just dance around in the pocket, too. 9 Inch Nails, Tool.
There's another band that's
3rd and 1. We're officially to the red zone now after that last play, we're almost to it. Sorry.
3rd and 1. There's a handoff, and that's going to be a 1st down.
And now we're in the red zone. I like Spirit Box. Courtney LaPlante.
Love Tool.
She's amazing. The drummer to beat all drummers is Rick Allen, relearning to play after losing an arm. Yeah, that's definitely impressive. You know, I've seen other videos of like people that have lost an arm that relearn to drum, like on TikTok and Reels and all that. And I'm not a huge Tool fan. I'm with you there, Pizzle, but it's just impressive. Now, I will take your side on this one. I don't hate them. I don't hate them by any stretch, but I'm not going to just go out of my way to go listen to them. Like, if I hear them on the radio, I'll listen to it, but I'm not going to go to listen to it on purpose unless someone else is. Except for the school, I actually like Lamar. I love Lamar, man. When he's healthy, he's on, man. But if he's even like 10% not healthy, you can tell. That's the worst part about him.
Yeah, Tool had lovers and haters, honestly.
I'm not a lover or a hater. I'm just a casual. Much like atheists. I am an atheist, but I fucking hate atheists. That is Tool fans. That's fair.
There's that stupid commercial for this movie.
Dude, see, Rick, I love that too. There's a couple heavier bands that I listen to that do that. One of them's actually from like 20 minutes from here, where we live, and they're called Knock Loose. They're much heavier than these kind of bands, but they do like super weird offbeat kind of. A lot of people don't like them because they're vocals, but if you take their vocals out and just listen to their instrumental, it's crazy. And that's why most of my friends that don't like them, that are in the same kind of music group as me, they don't like them because they don't understand why it sounds like that. And I'm like, I don't know. I love it. I love it. Oh, I forgot to change it. No one called me out. Wait, I did change it. I just didn't. Sorry. I had it right here and ready. But no one called me out, or I would have made sure of it. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Ravens at the 17. We got 1:37 left. Here, I'll type it in.
All right, 1st and 10. Ball is at 17. Lamar's back to pass. He fires over the middle. It's caught. He's going to go down at the 2.
That wasn't Andrews, but man, it looked like him. What's wrong with the scoreboard now?
Nothing.
Fizzle said scoreboard just now. That looked like I mean, that would have been Andrews if he was healthy. Like, it looked like an Andrews play. Should be 10-0. It should be like 3-6, or at least 3-3 right now. Honestly.
It's about to be 10-0.
It's about to be. Unless he throws another pick. Get ready to update it. 1st and goal. Was it 1st and goal?
1st and goal at the 2.
At the 2. It should be 3-6. I don't know. That second field goal was really bad.
Now that one's too far off to be should have been. Hands it off. He's going to push forward. He works his way through the crowd. He's going to be close, but he's not going to get there.
I don't think he made any progress.
Got to about the 1.
Maybe the 1, yeah. They held strong right there. He's going to roll out and keep, and he's going to end up running it himself.
There is a flag.
Uh-oh. This is going to be something stupid. I just know. Personal foul on the offense.
Pulled somebody off the pile.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Nope. Baltimore is stupid. Yes. Now they're going to move back 10 yards, right?
15.
15. I knew it was either 10 or 15. So it's going to be 2nd goal at the 16. Down goes LeBron. Boy, no way. Dude, that's what I'm saying, man. All right, 1:18 left. What are the timeout situations here?
Baltimore's got 3. Jacksonville is out.
As 0. Okay. How will this affect LeBron's legacy? That's a good question. Dude. I'm not like a LeBron lover or nothing. But all of them.
Lamar's back, fires over the middle. Tutty.
Isaiah Likely.
Lively.
All right, we just need Mr. Automatic to be automatic. We'll see.
Dude, he was just wide open. This
Dude,
Jacksonville defense has a lot.
You remember when Isaiah Likely had that breakout game last year? Dude, that was crazy. Because Andrews was hurt. Or he was sick.
Yeah, he missed the game. I'm not sure why.
I think he was sick.
Let's see how much the wind affects Justin Tucker.
They're going different directions.
Still blows.
And this is much closer. He kicked it from 55. 55-yarder. All right, 10-0. 1:12 to go. Jags got no timeouts. Do you think they can score? Not if it comes down to a field goal. That's what I think.
If it's a field goal, it better be a chip.
Imagine a Space Jam but football. Oh, I'd love that. But not with LeBron. It has to be a football player. Like Gronk. Or not Gronk, Kittle. It would probably end up being a quarterback, let's be honest. Lamar would fit the Space Jam, like, quick. Brett Favre? No, Phillip Rivers. All right, I'll be right back. I need to get some agua. Mouth's dry from arguing with you. Not you.
Let's see. Gronk would be great for the comedy. Oh, my goodness. You guys got her pretty good and wound up earlier. That's good, man. You guys had her flying off the handle. She was on a roll. Pretty much entertaining, that's for sure. I laughed the whole first half in a horrible game. The Minneapolis Miracle with Bugs Bunny. Yeah. God. She's close. Actually, I give her a little bit more credit than that. Yeah, Dave, me too. She's going to read it. She's probably listening if I know. Maybe not. Oh, that was almost a fumble. He takes it at the 14. He's got a room. He gets all the way out to the 41. I think Elvis is more about showmanship than actual longevity of music. There's a lot of arguments to be made. I think everybody was pretty much right about different artists that we talked about today. Ten to nothing. They still got a chance. They got to do something though. Lawrence fires it down the field deep. He's got a man. Uh-oh. And they're going to say that that's incidental contact as they got their feet tangled with one another. Yes, stranger, that's us. We're Gen Xers. There's a snap. Lawrence is back to pass. He fires it over the middle. He completes it for a first down. They got 52 seconds. They're going to hurry up to the line. Ball is at the 48. Lawrence gets set. He's in the gun. Down to 40 seconds to go. He's back to pass. Looking downfield. Fires to the outside again. It's incomplete this time.
There's a flag.
It's going to be PI on Stevens. Right. Absolutely, Rick.
I should sleep well tonight. I never sleep well. You know why? Because I have like a sleep paralysis demon or something that sits over me and says crazy stuff. Also, I don't think Jim. I don't think that Elvis sucks, and those words never came out of my mouth. I told you guys are just feeding into a narrative that I didn't create. 1st and 10, Lawrence fires out to the side, and it's caught by Zay Jones. He's going to get a couple yards and go out of bounds. He'll be 2nd down and manageable. Oh, I am going to read all this, Craig. Listen, I got to stay caught up. And I have no problem with the Beatles either. You really thought you would see the chat. All right, 2nd and 6, 30 seconds till half, and somebody jumped. Alex is getting ganged up on here tonight, but Alex hasn't been wrong. Other than maybe Bruce Springsteen, but it's going to be a false start is what they'll call. I couldn't tell. All I saw were the Ravens come across, but I wasn't looking at the Jaguar side. I ain't going to say the Beatles are horrible.
Shut up, Dave.
I ain't going to say the Beatles are horrible. I ain't going to say Elvis Presley's horrible. And I ain't going to say Michael Jackson's horrible.
This chat, whatever you say, they're going to take the opposite side of it, so it doesn't matter what you say.
I know it doesn't. 2nd and 11. He's going to take a shot down the sideline. Does Zay Jones? It's caught. It's caught. They got to go. At the 5. Oh, my God. They need to spike it. Or just go. One of the two.
Go. Just go.
Go. 1st and goal from the 5. Lawrence back to pass. Fires.
Uh-oh. Oh, the clock's going to run.
Uh-oh. Go.
Oh, they lost out. Trevor screwed up.
And that's going to be halftime. That was dumb as hell. They should have just threw it away. He should have just threw it away. And that'll be the half. Oh, they could have had 7. Or at least 3. Elvis would be nothing without Forrest Gump. You damn right. You damn right, Columbus.
Jacksonville fans just look stunned.
That's Trevor's fault. He should not have thrown that pass.
Hey, that's like Dak Prescott time management there.
In the playoffs. You have to be specific. In the playoffs. You know, maybe one day on my gaming channel, because we kind of talk about anything and everything, I'm going to go through and do some music breakdowns and do some on-camera studying, just so I can hit you with my opinion and the facts side by side so you can criticize the facts as well. And not come at me over the facts.
Sports Cat, I'm just going to tell you right now that this might be the beginning of the end of the Jaguars.
I haven't watched that, Rick, but I have seen it. And it is definitely something I will watch. I love watching sports shows like that.
No, I've got it up to watch on Barry Sanders' documentary for sure.
No, I'm not talking about records sold.
He's not out of bounds. He was in bounds.
He got slung out of bounds, but he was
down in bounds.
He was down in bounds. But I don't want to. Man, you know what? Never mind. I ain't gonna touch the whole music thing because you guys, if you guys suck about what I'm saying, everybody else on the internet's gonna be 52 times worse.
It's just everybody's a critic, everybody's a smart ass, and everybody will play devil's advocate no matter what you say.
I think Rick, that the Detroit defense is really, really good. I just think like everybody has to be on the same page every day. And that's the problem. Is like I just feel like they're not always on the same page.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna say something to you guys right now. You can sit here and you can go with her and push her buttons. She will sit here and go toe to toe with you until you wear out.
I'm good at that. Listen, if I'm wrong, I will admit I'm wrong, okay? But you guys are just saying things. Everybody has different
Absolutely.
taste. Thank you. That is true. And I would, even if I didn't like someone, like I don't like Metallica, okay? I'm sorry, I don't. I like 2 or 3 songs, but I don't like them. But I cannot ignore what they've accomplished in the music industry. Like, and I won't. I'm a 16-year-old who plays COD. I can argue all day, bro. Listen, I'm a 27-year-old that's the same person.
You know, you can make that statement, Craig, about new Metallica being terrible.
Their older stuff's way better. It's way
But
better.
my God, they've been around for 40 years. I mean,
If you're
just
still
think.
gonna produce things, the at least you can do is make them good.
And then you got some of those diehards that love no matter what it is, no matter what it is.
Nobody's hating on Elvis except for maybe Dave. Because he hates on everything.
And yeah, Dave hates everything, let's be honest.
The chat has created a narrative that I said that, which it never came out of my mouth. I literally went on to tell you all my experiences with Elvis related things. Well, why would I do that if I hated him? Why would I go to Tupelo, Mississippi? What the hell's in Tupelo, Mississippi? Why would I go there if I didn't like Elvis at least a little bit? You know how far that is from me?
Bro.
Dave hates Dave. That's true. Dave hates everything. Actually, I think Dave might love Dave.
I love Dave.
Dude, stranger, that's so relatable, bro. I might have trouble staying on track. You could get me wound up and on about something else, but I don't wear out. I'm with you.
Oh.
Dave's overrated. I'm on Craig's side. Dave hates all things good.
Yeah, stranger, I agree with that. Don't have a problem with ICP, but it sucks to be at a festival as a vendor with their fans for real.
Bro, one of the bands that I really, really love were like, hey, we're gonna put on a big show at the whole ICP festival thing. And I was like, I just couldn't make myself go there. And I don't have a problem with the band. I don't have a problem with the band, but it's the people. It's definitely the people. Does Alex also hate? I don't hate nothing. You guys are just making up things that I've never said. No, I don't hate anything except for maybe Tom Brady. Like you want to talk about something I hate? There you go. There, that's it. That's where the list ends. Hate's a strong word. You know what? I changed my mind. I hate the Steelers too and the Cowboys, especially the Steelers though. I don't have to deal with the Cowboys as much, and they make me laugh in the playoffs. Someone needs a nap. I do need a nap. I've been up all day, and I've done a lot of things today. Bro, Chris, if you think I don't hate myself too, then you are in for a long one. I like Dave. I do like Dave. I need therapy after tonight's podcast. Me too. That's my problem, is I don't go to therapy. I just talk to you guys instead. And it doesn't help. Zeke's last play with the Cowboys still hurts me. Bro, I'm sorry, as a non-Cowboys fan, that is hilarious, but I do feel for, like, deep-rooted Cowboys fans. Because, like, that's... At least you can appreciate that he's still good, you know? Like, he's having a fairly good career with the Patriots. He's gotten, like, 8 touchdowns recently. I don't want your help, Chris. If I wanted help, I would have asked for it. That's different. You know, oh yeah, I hate Carson Wentz too, but that's unrelated. You don't feel
Carson Wentz is
emotionally
cancer
purged
for
after
a
a
football
stream like
locker
this,
room.
bro. I'm starting to hate Bella in the Twilight series. Yeah, just watch Vampires Suck and then you'll feel better. I coincidentally had a whole conversation about spoof movies like that today at work as well. You guys are hitting, like, it's like you guys are in my brain. Like the Swiss cheese thing, the spoof movies, like all the things that I had full conversations about at work. That's how little I did today. Why are the Chargers on national TV again? Because the NFL likes to do one thing. They know we're going to watch no matter what, right? So they want to make the most insufferable content out there. Like this game was supposed to be a good game, but it's insufferable because it's on prime time and they know everybody in the country's watching it. Because it's a playoff feeling game. We in your brain because we gotta talk about your feelings. You don't want to hear my feelings, bro. I don't even want to hear it. Maybe I'll become a Panthers fan. I'll just join him and I'll have a justifiable reason to be angry. And me and him can just scream together. No, I'm not crying for help. Look, if I needed help, I wouldn't be sitting in front of a camera. I couldn't. You guys are like a different type of therapy, not one that helps me, but makes me feel better and worse.
It's kind of like bullying into making her a stronger person.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That working at the casino does that too. Maybe Robert Pattinson shouldn't have broken up with Kristen Stewart. That, you know what? I've been talking about this conversation a lot in here. The whole PR relationships. There's another one for you. They dated to sell copies of their movies and tickets. It was never real. I like that kind of therapy. Me too, man. Got all these people living in your head rent-free. Dude, when I get off here, I'm not even going to remember half of this. Nobody's living in my head rent-free except Tom Brady. He's lived there for 20 years, and God, it gets under my skin, man. That is probably true, Dave. I'm pretty sure that's closer to accurate than not. I don't know if she ever explicitly said that, but look at her. Great. That's a fair statement. Taylor Swift's love isn't real? Well, Travis Kelce, are you kidding me? No. Dude, you know how I've speculated that this whole situation's been fake, but you want to know what the final straw, like that nothing will change my mind or convince me. You want to know what that was? It came to me today. Taylor Swift's dad at Gillette Stadium today wearing a Chiefs sweater. He is an Eagles fan from back when he was a child. And he is got at least a decade on you, if not older than that, okay? No relationship's going to make him put on another team's, not someone from Philly, that's for sure. That's how I knew. That was the final straw.
I wondered about that too, Rick.
Listen, I've got too many conspiracy theories about all that I cannot get into on a sports channel. Like, you're never going to hear it come out of my mouth here. But she's not going to write a single song about Travis Kelce. She's going to write songs that people think are about Travis Kelce. And that's why she's so good at what she does. Taylor Swift killed JFK. That's probably true too. I don't know, maybe.
You know what? Honestly, you want to know what I think? And I think our boy Microphone touched on it a little while back. The worst thing about Taylor Swift being at Chiefs games is being in the same booth as Jackson Mahomes.
Oh, yeah, because he's literally on trial for sexual assault right now. That's a big controversy thing going on in the Taylor Swift world. And her being around Brittany Mahomes makes them mad too, because they're calling her a sexual assault apologist or something like that. I don't know what some of these terminologies that people use. But I hated Jackson Mahomes before he assaulted a woman on video camera. Like, it's not like it's not there. Like, it's not like He said, she said. There's video of it. DB Cooper. Yeah, that's a, you know what? Let's start a rumor. I'll buy in with you. You could get the Swifties all wound up about that. That's my next YouTube video. They never caught him. Dude, have you guys ever seen, what's that movie called? You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. What's that movie called? It's one of my favorite movies. I can't think of what it's called. When they go looking for DB Cooper.
God damn it.
No, Elvis can dance. Taylor Swift is finally at 34 years old. Starting at 33, learning how to dance better. No, not Mrs. Doubtfire. You're promoted. It's probably Dave. I don't know who said it, but it's probably Dave. Oh, hang on. I got to figure out what that movie's called. But I can figure it out really fast. All right, we're at the start of the third quarter.
Already?
Yep. Yeah, we've been arguing.
Dang.
All right, give me 1 second. I've got noon 4, and nope, none of those. Factor. Okay. Without a Paddle. That's that movie. Without a Paddle is, if you haven't seen it, and Kentucky Ball, if you're still in here, I know you probably haven't seen it. Sports Cat, I know you probably haven't seen it. But anybody else that was an adult when that movie came out, I was a child, but you guys are a little bit older than me. Go watch it.
That is, oh.
Oh, nope, they're saying it's a touchback, and the Ravens start at the 25.
So if Baltimore marches down the field and scores a touchdown here, how close can we say that this game is?
Nope. Too much time. Too much time still. If it was the start of the
17-0 lead.
I've seen people come back from that.
I'm trying to provoke it, so.
Do you think the Patriots would really trade Bill Belichick? Well, they already told him that they're separating at the end of the season, so they're not going to trade him.
ESPN's already reported it.
They're not trading him. They're just letting him go.
All right, first and 10.
They get something for it.
Play action. Lamar's back. He's looking downfield. He has time. He scrambles, and he's going to run, and he's going to get hit from behind. Did he go down? I don't think so. No. How the heck did he roll out of that?
Trade him for Joe Barry. Can you trade a coach? Oh, we had this whole debate a few weeks ago in here. Yes. Because didn't the Saints get something for the Broncos getting Russ or getting Sean?
Yep.
It's probably going to be the Chargers. Much I don't want it to happen.
Second and 4. There goes Lamar. He's thinking about running and he misdirects and goes back the other way. He's going to end up about a yard short of the first down.
Push, push. Push, push. Push, push.
Hey, I was just excited to see Marvin Lewis at the Raiders facility.
That was really strange. Like, that was just a really strange, like, random famous person up in a booth, right? Or up in a suite. Like, it felt like something's going on. You can trade for a coach, but a coach can't be traded. Wait, I don't understand that. Oh, you can't trade a coach for players, but for picks. Yes. Okay. That I understand.
First and 10. Lamar's got it at the 36. He's under center. He's going to go play action. Steps up. Here comes pressure. He fires downfield.
He slings it.
Caught.
He just slung it like a frisbee, dude.
He flipped it to OBJ.
If they trade Devontae to the Bears, there will be murders. Start a cooking show set in the Caribbean. I'd tune into that. I would tune into that. Oh, it's not a catch. It was a good play, though. I offer you Jordan Love for Andy Reid. You don't want to give up Jordan Love. And I don't need a quarterback. So that's a terrible trade for me.
So it will be 2nd down and 10 after OBJ.
I saw that, Kentucky.
Here he goes. Lamar takes off. He's got a hole. He's got a 1st down and more, but he falls down.
Dude, what's he falling for? Does he need new cleats again? We've seen that happen before. So I don't think Jordan Love is any of the problem you guys are having. I think he's still a young guy developing. That is a crazy story, Rick. Like how that played out. Rick, aren't you a Texans fan also? Like, you're probably like double stoked this year. I could be wrong, and I'm thinking of someone else.
1st and 10.
But Lions and Texans sound familiar.
And they have gone to the well on this run a few too many times. Gus Edwards gets stopped for no gain.
What's up, John? Lamar does seem to get tackled by the turf monster. Oh, yeah. See, I remember it. I know it's been like 2 years since you told me that. But it's the most random things that get locked away in my brain. Oh, my God. I'm done with Elvis today, okay? I'm beyond finished with Elvis today.
All right, 2nd down and 10. Ball is at the 48. That's offsides, unevaded. That they're going to blow that dead.
That's probably another penalty. They're saying false start. He's saying false start.
Oh, yeah.
I never said anything bad about Elvis. You guys did, and then said that I said it. Don't look at the music section in Discord then. Wait, what did you post in there?
Wow.
Shoo-wee. Today at 9:57, Elvis Presley. Nice. Wise men say nothing bad about Elvis. Then call me a wise man, because I didn't say nothing. My lips. Then you said that I said
15.
I said
Lamar's back to pass. He fires. Complete. It's going to be short of the 1st down. Zay Flowers, I think that might be his first catch of the game.
No, Dave. I didn't say that you said it. I said if somebody were to have said it, it sounds like it would have been Dave. I didn't say you did it. I just said it sounds like it would have been you. It's something that would have come from you.
The good news is that everything that was said on this stream is recorded.
Yeah, just rewind it. Then you will hear me not saying bad things. Just because I said Taylor Swift was more successful than Elvis did not mean I was shitting on Elvis.
3rd and 7. Here comes pressure. Steps up. He's going to get sacked.
That's
Little
4th down.
Go meow.
That's 4th down. Anyway, on the Taylor Swift killing JFK conspiracy. I like that one too. I'm sorry. He just said he was a 16-year-old that plays Call of Duty. So what your statement is incorrect. And Sports Cat's in here as well.
Punt is away. It's going to be an angled out of bounds. Let's see where they mark it. But there is a flag. They're going to mark it right at about between 14 and 15.
He said, Alex, you ain't nothing but a hound dog. I'm done with this, man.
Oh, my God.
All right.
The chat is classic today.
Sports Cat has died after watching that clock management. It'll be okay, Sports Cat. This game's not over yet.
Uh-oh. They should have took the 5 yards.
They should have taken the 5 yards. It was,
I guess it.
11 out of 10 chat tonight. Does chat is deteriorating my brain. What were your pregame predictions? I didn't give a score. My only pregame anything was I just wanted Jacksonville to win for my own personal gain.
And then we talked about it's chaos no matter what.
Yeah, if Jacksonville loses, chaos in the South. If Jacksonville wins, it's chaos everywhere. But I didn't give a score prediction. I think him and I talked about it before we started streaming that I thought this was going to be like I might have said it on the stream. I was like, watch this be like a 6-3 kind of game. But it feels like a playoff game still, even though it's not been the greatest.
You know, the bad thing for Baltimore is in this game is that they've had a lot of opportunities to put a lot of points on the board, and they only have 10.
So has Jacksonville, though.
Oh, yeah. I'm not saying they haven't had chances. I'm just saying that, you know, it's still way too close.
Wait, who said that? Who said Taylor Swift is in the ghetto? She's the least ghetto, like, pop star.
Yeah, she's not ghetto.
Like,
in the ghetto.
In the ghetto. I love that show, man.
I'm about tired of this Kid and Play commercial.
This is the first time I've ever seen it.
Really?
I don't watch commercials. You get hung up on them, so you get mad about watching them. I just don't watch them. It's another Elvis lyric / song. I got you. What's up, doggo?
Cerebral palsy gamer? Cool.
How is kid getting old? That is like wrong.
Yeah, I know, right? Dave, I think it's because we're all getting old.
All right, it's going to be 1st and 10 from the Jacksonville 15. Or, sorry, 12. I don't know where that came from. And they're going to hand it off to ETN. He tries to get to the left side, and he's going to be short of the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be 2nd down. Second game in team history with 4 straight drives inside the opponent 40-yard line at 0 points. Well, this is a historically bad game for Jacksonville.
Historically.
It's only happened twice. All right, 2nd and 10. I don't know how he didn't lose a yard there. Lawrence fires, caught by Ingram. He's going to make a move and get it down to the 20. It's going to be 3rd and short. That's a 1st down. It feels like it's a must-have right now. Like, they need to stay on the field. They cannot let their defense go right back out there. The way that Baltimore plays, they're going to be wore out. Even if they come away with no points, they can't put their defense back on the field right now. That's Leo, it's always like that. He watches commercials and he's like, I hate commercials. I just don't watch them. All right, 3rd and 2. Lawrence looking, has time, fires. It's caught for a 1st down, and he's still on his feet, and he's going to make it to the 31. Sadly, all this
secretly love him.
Excellence is not translating to my fantasy team. Fair. That's fair.
Gotta watch how
really loves commercials. He watches all of them, man.
Especially the ones during football games.
But we're here. We have no reason to. We have each other. You just choose to. Are you not entertained?
Listen, I haven't had a choice today. During commercial breaks today, you've been fighting with everybody in chat over.
Are you not entertained?
I am entertained.
1st and 10. Quick out to Zay Jones. He's going to get a couple here. Maybe about 4. The commercial is the void. It's only going to stare back. There we go. Are you not entertained?
I'm always entertained.
This
If
is
I
why we're
wasn't
here.
entertained,
Look,
I
see,
wouldn't be in here.
you just discredited Craig being here because you're hung up on commercials.
No.
Are you not entertained? Dude, I hope every single one of them in the chat hits you with that.
That's fine.
2nd down and 6 from the 35. Play action. Lawrence fires down the field.
It's
And he's
wide
got a
open.
wide open Agnew, and he's at the 20, the 10, and he's going to take it to the house. That's a touchdown. And this is officially a one-score game. Was Alex quoting the Gladiator? Yes. You know who also recently quoted Gladiator when they won Person of the Year? Taylor Swift. I had to bring this back around for you mostly. Dude.
Wide open.
65 yards to the house. Let's go.
Safety wasn't there.
We're an extra point away from this being a 3-point ball game. Kick is up, and it is good. Why'd you scream like that?
Because I thought he was going to hook it again.
It's just
everything
a PAT.
that dude's kicking
It's
is
just a
going
PAT.
left.
It's not a 50-yard. The ones that got hooked left were and missed were 50-plus yards.
That ball there just was.
It went
was
in.
closer than
That's
it
all
needed
that
to be.
matters. It went in. Did someone sell Taylor queer giraffes? Well, I got a funny story about that. But I told you, I cannot talk about that on here. But it's actually really funny, and if Shelby was in the chat right now, she would laugh. Dude, I don't ever want Taylor Swift to marry Zach Wilson. I don't want that for either of them.
Wait, how did we get to Taylor Swift and Zach Wilson?
Because that's what Mosley thinks about in his free time.
Man.
Now we got to talk about the game because it's close. You're right, Kentucky. I'm pretty wound up about this, though. Yeah, well, Baltimore didn't go down and score a touchdown, so you can't call this game over anymore.
No, man, and they did the opposite. They didn't score, and then Jacksonville.
Yeah, why Zach Wilson? You think that I have like a crush on Zach Wilson? I just like him. I don't have a crush on Patrick Mahomes, and I love that man with my entire soul. I don't think Taylor Swift's old enough for Zach. That's probably true too. That's funny. See, that's it. That's a good one. Oh, there's a football game. You guys, some of you might not know that there's a football game on because you're just trying to push me to my breaking point today.
I mean,
yeah. See, now Zach and Taylor's mom, that's a different story. I would support that. Because that means that kid has dreams. Taylor Swift is 34 as of, what, 3 days ago? 4 days ago? We all celebrated her birthday. Bro was an adult when I was born. Wait, what year were you born? I don't want to do math right now.
I don't want to do math.
Taylor's mom's got it going on. Her name's Andrea, and that's true. She's not Stacy's mom. Stacy's mom's got 07. Oh my god. That makes me feel old.
I mean, older than Sports Cat.
I was Sports Cat's age when he was born.
Oh, well, okay. Wow. All right.
It's okay. We love Kentucky. We love Sports Cat. Stacy's mom has definitely got it going on. All right, it's going to be 1st and 10 to 25 for Baltimore. Let's see what they can come up with. Jacksonville's defense did not get much rest.
Loud. Hands it off. And there goes Mitchell. He's going to get about 5.
Yeah, Jacksonville didn't stay off the field very long, so
They
this
scored
is
pretty quick.
let's see how long that drive officially was.
About 2 minutes.
Plays 2 minutes and 59 seconds of game clock. Wait, are you only enough for? I don't know what LFO means. Can you help me out?
I'm not sure what LFO means.
I don't know what LFO means.
Looking for
Sports Cat, your dad is older than Papa Blood. Summer Girls?
back to throw. Lamar looking. He's got time. He steps up in the
Uh-oh.
pocket.
Uh-oh.
And he's going to get the yardage he needs for the first down. Dude, that dude is evasive.
Don't learn what. So wait, so is LFO actual Summer Girls? And is Summer Girls a code for something? Am I missing something?
It is 1st and 10. Hands
Oh,
it
it's
off.
a
There goes
band?
Mitchell. He's got a hole. He's to the
Oh,
outside.
okay.
He's going to get the first down and then a little bit more.
Okay. It's their hit song. Are you old enough to know the song Summer Girls by the band LFO? I don't know that if I am or old enough to know that, but I don't know it.
Think Crazy Town, but PC.
Hang on, I'll
What
listen
does
to it.
LFO stand for?
I'll listen to it right now. This came out in 2005? Then wait. No, it came out in 1999. Well, I'm older than their debut album.
All right. 1st and 10. There's another handoff to Mitchell. He's got another big hole, and he just gashes Jacksonville's D down to the 41.
Dude, this video is so 90s.
If it's music and we don't know it, doesn't bode well.
Okay, I've definitely heard this.
Lamar's going to keep it this time, and he's going to get about 2.5 yards.
I've definitely heard this. It sounds like a spoof song. Like they're trying to make fun of somebody else. But I know this was just their vibe because of the time frame. You can tell by
Lamar's
the
back to
sound.
pass, steps up, fires, and it comes out wobbly.
I can't listen to this anymore, but I've definitely heard that.
It's not very good, I guess.
It's
Generally, you don't laugh at music, so.
sometimes. Sometimes I laugh at good music because lyrics are so just like, wow. that I
All the
laugh
fans
about
in
it.
Duval County are on their feet looking for an out here.
Do you think, Crafty, do you think Baltimore could lose their division?
They could.
I just don't see that part happening.
Well, you said you thought Cleveland was going to win out. Lamar's back to pass.
It's
Steps
true.
up, fires deep, down over the side, and it's way over.
Uh-oh. No flag.
Looking
No
for
flag.
Rashad Bateman.
Yeah, I would say you've probably heard the song, just don't know the band. I've never heard of that band. They're only 2 games ahead of the Browns. Okay, so there's 3 games left. So yeah, technically. I think what's Baltimore losing has a better chance of just losing the 1 seed than losing the division.
I agree with that. 4th and 7. Lamar's going to go for it.
No, they're not. Oh, they took the delay of game. They didn't want to use a penalty or a timeout.
Why didn't they kick the field goal?
They're not in field goal range.
Weren't they at the...
They were at the logo. I guess they could have kicked the field goal, but this makes
So
it a little bit.
they're now at the 44. So they were at the 39, 47. It would have been 56, 57 yards.
Well, that's weird that they wouldn't put their faith in the best kicker of the league. Oh, that's going to go out of bounds around the 4. What a good punt. See, me and him were talking about that, Crafty. We didn't know who it would be if Jacksonville loses, if it would be the Colts or it would be the Jags at top because of division. I couldn't remember. All right, they're going to go to commercial. And for whatever reason, my game tracker says 1st and goal at the Baltimore 10. But that doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Flacco led an epic comeback today. Yes. The Colts did lose to the Jags twice. I couldn't remember if they split. Yeah, I just couldn't remember. I could have looked it up. Yeah, and the Colts have to play the Texans one more time. And they split with Tennessee. So their division record's not very good.
Yeah, that's a horrible song, by the way. I just listened to
It's cringy. It's very cringy.
Yeah.
But it fits the 90s vibe of music that was coming out. I'll give it that. It rolls with the same kind of stuff. What'd you think, Kentucky? Darnell Mooney led an epic comeback. Both teams were bottled for 3 quarters and overcame double-digit fourth quarter deficits.
That was like after. Good.
He says boy bands, but I wouldn't go so far as like boy bands. Like it feels like what's that
Sweaty
one?
Best of Teens. That's what that felt like.
No, hang on. Is it like Sugar Ray or something that's in like all of them early 2000 movies?
Maybe.
I can hear all of their songs. They all sound the same to me, but it might be Sugar Ray I'm thinking of. I don't know. It didn't give me a boy band vibe though. I'll say that. Yeah, shout out to the Texans today. That was a tough win. Okay, so Sugar Ray is what I'm thinking of. Yeah, that's the kind of vibe. Smash Mouth is a little bit more upbeat. Oh, they're talking about that second at the end of the half. I grew up with the early 2010s Disney Channel movie intro music. Okay.
Oh.
Right, 1st and 10. I don't know what happened. ETN's going to go up for about 3 yards.
How did he spin out of that?
To the Jacksonville 13. See, if Jacksonville wins, neither of them move. Because Baltimore plays Miami, in 2 weeks? So they don't have that tiebreaker yet. 2nd and 7. Lawrence, quick fire over the middle, caught by ETN for about 3, maybe 4. It's going to be 3rd down again.
First down.
They need to be on the field. Their defense does, like I said this the last drive, but it's twice as true now. Their defense does not need to go right back out there. Dude, this is a big drive.
This has been the longest third quarter I think I've ever seen.
Oh, man. Now the fourth quarter is going to be like 2 hours long because you said that. You just cursed the fourth quarter.
It's been bad. This game's just really weird.
All right, 3rd and 3. This has been a really strange game.
Oh,
and uh-oh, people are jumping.
72.
He called it. This game is kind of boring. We're talking about friggin' music the whole time.
Music and sweaty boy bands.
Well, I mean, sweaty boy bands is technically music too.
I don't know. That was pretty rough. I've heard the song. I just didn't know that that's who it was.
Who even has the ball? Jacksonville does at their own 12. It's 3rd down and 8. Play clock's running down. Lawrence looking,
He's gonna get
pressure
smoked.
coming. He's going to get sacked. Uh-oh, he's going to get hit with grounding there. That he picks it up. He thinks it's a fumble. I think no fumble. But he might get hit with grounding just because Lamar got hit with it earlier. Dude, no. You've never... AFC games are not boring. AFC primetime games are boring. But 1 o'clock AFC games are the best games you'll ever see. Except for the Jets and Dolphins today.
Wow, that's really close to...
Surprised they didn't call it roughing the passer. I guess they still might. Nope, they got him with grounding. He's still talking. So it's going to be 4th and 8, and they're going to have to punt.
Man, I think everything's become intentional grounding.
That was close to a lateral.
Man,
Dude,
he can't start there for where he wants to punt.
he don't have no room to punt. All right, 4th and 19, punting from the very back of the end zone. He gets the kick away. Pretty nice looking kick.
Heck yeah.
And he'll return from the 39. And he gets met immediately. Wow. Jaguar special team showed up right there.
Got to have something to get excited for, right?
Dude. Dude, he got hit quick. Can Lawrence try wearing a proper fitting uniform so his plumber's crack isn't always sticking out? I've never noticed, but now I feel like I'm going to notice every time, so thanks for that.
Trevor Lawrence's plumber's crack.
It's just like when you guys told me about Dak Prescott's cadence. Now I can't unhear it. Oh, I know Vasant. I don't think he should, but he's gonna.
Yeah, I was pretty convinced it was going to be Dak until Dak looked pedestrian today.
And just like that, the game is back to being boring. Unless there's a turnover, then it gets interesting again because we know they can't kick field goals. Jacksonville has to score touchdowns. Yeah, unless they fumble, unless there's a turnover. I think how dominant his high school girls volleyball team must have been. Dude, that's funny. He does look like a volleyball player. So it's like Jacksonville in a banana hammock ? Some things you just can't unsee. Oh, sorry, Jacksonville. It clicked after where I read it out loud what you were meant. All I heard from Dak today was mediocrity. Yeah, Leo, but it don't work that way. Because if Tyreek Hill can't win it, neither can Christian McCaffrey win. Either one of them I'd be satisfied with.
Christian McCaffrey had 3 touchdowns today.
Yeah, and I still think Brock Purdy will beat him out. And I think Christian McCaffrey deserves it. I'll campaign for that. I'm good with that. Seems like there have been a few more craptastic games this year than usual. All the QB injuries probably. QB injuries, bad O-lines, dropped passes, O-line penalties due to bad O-lines.
Referees have been spectacular, though.
The referees have been perfect. They have done their job to a T. Like, they're the MVPs of the season. Every year. And wide receiver injuries. Yeah, that's fair, too. And Joe Barry not being injured.
There's the flip back. There goes Mitchell. He's trying to find a place to run. He cuts back. He's got a lane. He's going to get the edge. He's at the 50,
Oh, no.
40, the 35, and out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Keaton Mitchell, out of nowhere this year.
He's a rookie, isn't he?
I think so.
He's either a rookie or undrafted rookie. Let's look. We'll see. He is a rookie from East Carolina.
He is stupid fast. He's going to hand it off again. He's got a lane, and he's going to get 4 yards.
No, Vizon, I don't care where he's drafted. You know, he's playing well, but he's not even the MVP on his own team. That's why I don't think he should win MVP when there's somebody on his own team that deserves it more. I'm not saying he's playing bad. And I don't care if he's a first round, 7th round, or undrafted. You know, he's playing well. I'm not gonna deny that.
2nd down and 6.
Jags might be in trouble now.
Oh, Lamar spins out. Fires it downfield.
Uh-oh. Oh, my God.
Likely.
I say likely with the catch.
That was almost as...
I thought that was a pick as soon as he threw it. And it looked like it was going to be a pick while it was in the air.
He took that ball.
Oh, my God. Wow. First and goal at the 4.
Here goes Gus Edwards, and he's going to run it all the way to the 1.
Wow. Isaiah Likely, dude, coming in clutch.
And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Man, this game is really dangerously close.
I still can't call it over yet because look how fast Jacksonville scored.
No, that's the one thing about, you know, teams with a quarterback like that. It doesn't take long.
He said, how likely is it that he catches that one? I'm going to say 1 in 80.
But on bump.
1 in 80. Double buttumps.
Remember like 20 minutes ago when the Jags got a 65-yard touchdown? It feels like it's been a month. Oh, yeah. Bada boom.
I mean, if we just want to hand it to Brock, then let's just make MVP a quarterback award. You know, best quarterback award, and then keep your offensive player, because I think one of them should win one and the other should win the other, and that's offensive or Tyreek Hill and Christian McCaffrey should be the top two right now. That should have been picked off. I agree.
Hey, Dave. Remember Night Court? I feel like you would be the perfect character for that show.
Because he hit his head pretty hard on the intentional grounding play. I don't even think I noticed that because of so much was going on. But unless, like, the player makes it visibly obvious that something, it might be wrong, a lot of times they just let it go. To be fair, dude, that statement's so funny. To be fair, the remake doesn't deserve fairness.
To be fair.
To be fair. That's fair.
I mean, Dave, if I had to imagine you as a person, you remind me of Dan Fielding on Night Court.
It looked worse in real time than slow-mo. See, I didn't even notice it because I was like hung up on the grounding, and then they thought it was a fumble, and then the hit he took also, you know, There was a lot happening. I just feel like it should be clarified and then take offensive players that are not quarterbacks out of the running for MVP if it's just going to be a quarterback award. Like,
All
I don't
right.
know.
Lamar gets right up the center. They're going to snap it quick, and he walks into the end zone. Gus Edwards with the tutty.
That's a touchdown for Baltimore. Trying to make it a 10-point game. To be fair. Stephen A was roasting the Cowboys. That's pretty much the only time he's ever funny. Like, I cannot handle that man, honestly. Extra point is good. We're back where we started. 10-0. They talked about Cooper Kupp like he was going to win MVP the year that he ended up winning Offensive Player of the Year. They were talking about him. They just won't give him the award. They'll talk him up so everybody will sports bet on these positional players to actually win, and then they're never going to win.
And it'll be like Marvin Harrison Jr. getting in the Heisman voting.
Yeah,
they put him
like
up on the stage.
They put him up there for just like a participation award. Like, you had a really good. We're just going to acknowledge it. You're not going to win, but we're just going to acknowledge it. How good you've done. All right. It's going to be a touchback for Jacksonville. Lamar Jackson's probably the league pick. No, it's Brock Purdy.
Right now, I still got Lamar over Brock.
Well, I do too. But it's just trending. Things are going to work out this way. It's what's going to happen. All teams in the finished with a winning division one other time or never. Is that what it said?
He said one other time.
There's been 9 starting QBs in the AFC North this year, but only one for this one. All right, 1st and 10 from the 25. Play clock's at 3. Ooh, they got it off just in time. Handed off to ETN. He's going to get about a yard. That's it. Has a defensive player won MVP since LT did it 40 years ago? I want to say Charles Woodson, but I think that was Super Bowl MVP. Defensive player MVP NFL. Not Super Bowl MVPs. Lawrence Taylor is the last defensive player to win NFL MVP. That's what this says from last year. 2nd and 9. Lawrence pump fakes, fires. It's caught by Ridley, but he is going to be about a yard shy, maybe a yard and a half, 2. I don't know where they're going to mark him. It's going to be 3rd and short either way. I mean, if the Ravens win tonight, they will have the same record. And I understand. 3rd and 2, Lawrence, he's going to sling it, and he can't connect with Ingram. It's going to be 4th and 2. Do they go?
Not yet.
I just feel like, I don't know. Brock's going to win MVP. I've said that. I said that like 3 or 4 weeks ago. And my opinion is not going to change. I don't think it's the right person, but I think he should be at least considered and talked about because he's having a good year. He's going to call fair catch at the 24, 25. I couldn't tell. Battle Florida. We love that. I don't think both of them will make it to the Super Bowl.
Niners Ravens is a pretty good possibility at this point, though.
It is a good possibility. If Lamar plays well in the playoffs, which I've never seen him do anytime he's been there. Now, last year's different. It was Anthony Brown or whoever. I mean, they almost played well enough to win. They were about to win, actually. But the Niners have no reason to not be the NFC representative. Like, if they lose in the playoffs, I feel like they beat themselves somehow. See, this is what I'm saying. I'm with you 100%, Rick. But if the MVP was handed out today, they would not give it to him. Even though I agree with you wholeheartedly. That's just how it is. What is NFC? I don't freaking know. The No Fun Conference. Yeah, but I've seen the Niners in the playoffs, and I've seen the Raiders in the or Ravens in the playoffs, and one of them.
The only reason that the main reason
I'm timid about the Ravens. Like, I think they could make the AFC conference, but conference championship. But I'm still nervous about it.
The only thing I don't think Brock Purdy should get the MVP is because without his best players, he's just average. He's below average.
Or the best left tackle in the game. No fun, Chiefs. The Chiefs aren't in the NFC, so that's not even funny.
No fun, Chris. How's that?
Yeah, no fun, Chris. Baltimore's going to start their drive at the 24. The second best NFC team just got smoked by an AFC team that's not even currently in a playoff spot. Bizzle ride of 1. What's up, Bizzle?
There's the handoff. There goes Mitchell. He's trying to get the edge. He does. He's going to push it for a first down, and he just about breaks it.
Uh-oh.
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 Oh, no.
That was all non-contact. What's a game plan Joe Barry had today? That's Keaton Mitchell, who's down. It does not look good.
This Baltimore Ravens team tears up more knees.
It's running backs, especially. Dude, their running backs have had a tough discourse the last, 10 years. That's their biggest issue. Obviously, they had a lot of health issues, but they've went through a lot of running backs, at least in the Lamar era.
God, they might as well have 7 on the roster because they're going to use every last one of them.
I feel like San Francisco was like that for 2 or 3 years too. Right before Christian McCaffrey,
Mostert was there and he would get hurt.
Mostert, Jordan Mason, that kid from LSU they have with a hyphenated name that's not Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Yeah, I can't remember his name. Tyrion Davis Price? Something. They also had somebody else, and then if you include Debo in that also. Well, that's no surprise to me that the Ravens got the worst player rating for health and maintenance. They've been the least healthy team as a squad in the last 5 years compared to all of them if you combine them.
Yeah, last year their injured reserve list was huge.
Yeah, it was like 23 starters on IR. I think the Giants benched DeVito. Who came in for him? Was it Taylor?
Probably Tyrod Taylor, honestly.
Yep, it was. He was 2 for 4 for 13 yards. That's his only stat. DeVito led the team in rushing yards too, and that's with Saquon Barkley on their roster.
That's saying something.
Yeah, DeVito had 4 attempts for 36 yards. Saquon had 9 attempts for 14 yards. That's bad. Saints defense played really well then. I mean, DeVito had 177 yards, 20 for 34. He was sacked 7 times, but he had no turnovers and no touchdowns.
Yeah, that.
But nobody had a touchdown in that game. DeVito got stepped on by his lineman. Oh.
Ouch.
See, I didn't think it's
Oh
like
my
justified.
gosh.
Oh no, they're helping him off.
All right, it's going to be 1st and 10. Keaton Mitchell did get the first down there. There's the handoff. There goes Justice Hill.
Oh, I'm still in the Saints game. I was like, this is not the Ravens and Jaguars.
I love Jeremy Lin.
Was that like the 8-foot-tall basketball player?
He was the Oriental guy that just didn't need to be, that nobody wanted on the court, but he just kept playing great.
That was like 8 feet tall. He was like a
I don't
center.
think he was that tall. He wasn't, no. Lamar slings it out to the edge. Likely's got it. He's trying to get away.
Dude, are you kidding me?
Almost gets the first down.
He drugged that guy hopping on 1 foot.
I think he was taller than 5'8", Dave, honestly. Alex is thinking of Yao Ming.
He's 6'3".
Yeah.
200 pounds.
And there's this quarterback sneak. Looks like a first down.
It looks like a first down to me.
And their Ravens are melting this clock away, honestly.
It's what they do, man. They're good at it. Yeah, I know. Oh, I know.
I know. Now they stop it because of a flag, so it's going to take even longer.
"12 men on the field." How do you do that, man? Like, you should know if you're supposed to be on there or not.
Yep.
You got one job. Yeah, that was a lot of people. Math is hard. You're right. So now they're in Jacksonville territory after the penalty.
Going to hand it off. And there goes Hill. He's got the edge. He's going to get the first, really close to the first down.
I think he got it and then went out of bounds. If he didn't get it, it's like inches.
See you, Mosley.
See you, Mosley.
Yeah, Steve.
Oh, they're saying 2nd and 2. I swear he had a first down.
They'll change it. Let's see.
Oh, okay. That's a bad spotting. It's not a first down, but it's a bad spotting.
They're going to hand it back off. Lamar's going to keep it. He's got room to go. He gets down to the 30, down to the 25, and out of bounds.
Dude, how many rushing yards does Lamar have?
Enough, probably.
76.
Yep. 7.6 yards a carry today. No.
6.9.
6.9.
Field goal range. You're right.
Good. Thank goodness that the clock continues to run until the 5-minute mark.
Yeah, no kidding. 27. It looks like it's about to be. It might be, what?
There goes
25.
He's at the 10, down to the 5.
Gus the
Gus
Bus.
Edwards.
Keaton ruled out in case that wasn't obvious. Yeah, I figured as much. I don't think he could make it back out in time after being evaluated anyway. He's not gonna. He seems to be in a lot of pain.
Yeah, Gus Edwards is a hard runner too.
He's a big boy. He's a very quick big boy. Ravens say running back Keaton Mitchell suffered a knee injury. Thank you, Adam Schefter. I feel like we figured that out pretty quick.
Thank you, Adam Schefter. Must not be very much to tweet about today if he has to throw that out there in that Matt Fanner.
Oh, Ronnie Stanley got injured on this last one. That's not good. Except for when they destroyed my Lions. Bro, that was just a bad day for the Lions, I think. Also, the Ravens are extremely good against NFC teams. Sorry, Lamar is extremely good against NFC teams. For the most part, anyway. I think he's only lost one NFC game in his career.
Yeah, Cologne.
But I don't know. There's something weird about the Ravens. I still would consider them the best team in the AFC, win or lose this game. But
handoff. There goes Edwards. He's going to push and get about a yard, maybe 2.
That's tough.
He's definitely hard to defend because
he's quick too.
He's very shifty on his feet.
And you've seen him behind the line just in this game.
Yeah, he works really well in a collapsing pocket. 2nd down and goal. Huge play. He's going to go play action. Looking, nobody there. He's going to be right. And he
they got him. They got him.
Got him. So let's see if I can come up with some script writing capabilities.
Fumble 6.
Nope, I think they're going to hold him out of the end zone here. They're going to kick a field goal, come back and score 2 touchdowns to win at the end of the game. 21-20.
Yeah, I was trying to think of who in the NFC is like a more mobile guy. I mean, Ritter maybe. Kind of. Fields, yeah. Fields is very similar to Lamar. Lamar drops way back.
Oh
my God. That was almost a pick and a touchdown.
Yeah, it was both. Dude,
Dude, he dropped so far back on that. Has never missed a field goal from under 30 yards. Never. He's never done it.
Never will.
It's a 26-yard attempt.
Never going to miss it.
He's never going to miss it.
And
he didn't miss it. And the Ravens lead 20-7.
Oh, it does work, Dave.
It does work. We got a video on here somewhere. Hang on, I'll find it and put it in the chat. Let me finish the scoreboard thing. I can't believe he's never missed one inside the 30 ever. Which, I mean, it makes sense. You shouldn't if you're a kicker. But, content, shorts.
My script is intact, Kentucky.
I didn't write a script for this one.
My script is intact. Trevor Lawrence is going to drive down the field and put it in for 7.
He's going to put it in for 7. And then it's going to be a 6-point game.
Then Baltimore either goes 3 and out or fumbles. Jacksonville goes down and scores at the end and wins it with the extra point.
Hang on. Where's it at? I think I went back too far. All right. Are you still there?
Who, me? Yeah.
You just didn't say a word.
Oh, sorry. I was flipping through something.
Wait. Okay.
All righty. All right, Tucker set to kick off. Smokes a line drive low. It's going to be goes through the back of the end zone.
We got a touchback. I cannot find it. I cannot find it at all. There it is. Let's see. Options, view on YouTube. All right. 8 minutes left in the fourth. Play action. Lawrence looking downfield. He's going to let it fly, and it's going to be out of bounds. And Zay Jones is limping. Finally found it. It took me forever.
Uh-oh. Did you see that, how it flexed weird?
It looks like he was grabbing his thigh.
Oh, it's the other leg. Uh-oh.
All right, 2nd and 10. Zay Jones is probably going to go get looked at. Lawrence looking, slings it across. Who is he throwing to?
I don't know, but he's looking a little sloppy.
Maybe he did hit his head pretty hard earlier on that. And I'm not saying that to make jokes or anything, but Trav King says I won 20 cents today, but what they failed to mention is that I bet 30 cents. That's fair. I understand completely. All right, 3rd and 10. Lawrence back to pass. Pressure's coming. He spins out of a sack, still looking downfield. Fumbles. Oh, if the Ravens have this, I would say
got it.
Probably over. It's probably over. Can't do that. You're right. He went to try to throw it, and that's why it got knocked free. He has to know better than that. I mean, he probably thought he could get it away fast enough, but I'm just saying, after Brock Purdy took that headshot, he started having some really awful looking passes, and no one talked about it until afterwards when he was being evaluated for a concussion the next day. Like, Sportscat said it looked like he hit his head pretty hard. I don't know, though.
He's going to hand it off. There goes Gus, and he's going to get nothing. But at this point, I don't think the Ravens care as long as the clock runs.
They shouldn't. They shouldn't. It just keep that clock on rolling. It's a 2-score game. It probably doesn't matter, but in general, you cannot fumble like that. No, I'm with you. I'm with you.
All right, 2nd down and 10. Don't throw the ball. Hands it off to Gus, and he's going to push back the other way. He's got a little bit of a hole.
He just hit his own teammate. Uh-oh. Is he shaking up about it? Maybe he'll miss inside the 30. Oh, man, that'd be crazy. That would be crazy. Clock's going to run under 6:15 to go.
Here comes the snap. Lamar's back to pass. Floats it up to the end zone and just well overthrown.
You might as well have ran it.
Yeah, no doubt.
He's been blocked, but I don't know if it was inside the 30, though. Because he got blocked like 2 weeks ago, I think.
All right.
Block is missed, but I don't think it was inside the 30.
Justin Tucker.
This is 34.
Kick is up, and it's straight.
Good. And it is good. Seeing Tucker miss is like seeing Bigfoot. Dude, in that game that I sent you that link a few minutes ago, he missed twice. This was just the first one. Which is, we couldn't believe it. Twice in the same game. Still a 2-possession game. Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence does not look good today.
Dude, he's been playing off. Like, some of those throws were crazy.
They're coming out wobbling. They're not straight. They're off target. That's not how he plays football normally.
We got 6:01 left. Both teams with all 3 timeouts.
Well, it's at the extreme of a 2-possession game, though.
13. I mean,
16.
2. Oh, I was looking at the 20 still. Yeah, it's technically still a 2-position game, yes. But you have to go for 2.
The comparison of what he was supposed to be, Dave, I think that's fairly accurate.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone, crossing the 10, 15, 20, 25, still going all the way to the 33. He just picked him up like he was a little baby. He came out full head of steam right there. We got Vegas, Cincinnati, and LA. Jacksonville's got Tampa Bay, Carolina, and Tennessee.
I bet Jacksonville loses in Tampa Bay next week.
I bet so too. Baltimore's got San Francisco, Miami, and Pittsburgh. Ugh. All right, 5:55 on the clock. They're going to start at their own 32. Fakes the handoff, looking, turns around, checks it down to ETN. And he will get to the line and no further.
Luck was better.
Rolls. Luck was better, but had a worse offensive line. Which just shows how much better, I think. 2nd and 10. He steps up, slings it weird, but he gets it to ETN for the first. And moves the chains. Clock's at 5:15 and rolling. Now the clock is stopped for an injured Raven. Number 5.
Dude's name is Armor.
My name's Armor. What's asleep?
They go down to 50-50 for losing today. Wow.
This will be the 4th straight loss. That's crazy. They went from 90% chance to 50 if they for sure lose this game, which I don't know if they'll be able to come back. I'm not ruling it out because I've seen it all, but I don't think so.
They need to score really fast if they want a chance for sure.
Lawrence back to pass, look, steps up, he's going to keep, and he's crossing the 50, and he takes a big hit all the way to the 45. Uh-oh, and he gets slung backwards. That dude on the Ravens defense was kind of cooked.
They're finally getting a little bit of hurry up here.
I think they should have started that sooner, but 1st and 10, Lawrence looking. He's going to look downfield. He wants to sling it. He does, and it's just going to go to the ground. Stops the clock at 4:27. 2nd and 10. Look, something don't look right with him in the face. Hey, Rick, thanks for chilling with us for a while. It's nice to see you in here with us.
Thanks, Rick.
Is OBJ hurt again?
Who knows?
Has he ever been healthy?
Who knows? He's a drama queen too, so you never can tell.
All right, 2nd and 10. Sling to the right side at the ground. Look, something is not right with Trevor Lawrence right now.
Bro. Collinsworth is noticing that he's flexing his hand or shaking his hand every time he throws the ball.
Did he land on his hand earlier?
Maybe on that running play where he got mashed.
All right, 3rd and 10. Fires. It's caught, but it's not enough for a first down.
I think it was 4-down territory, so. OBJ, Dave. OBJ is a drama queen.
4th and 4. This is it. I feel like the game's pretty much over if they don't get it. He's looking, steps up. He sees a lane. He's going to keep it. And he will go out of bounds to stop the clock at 3:53 after picking up the first down.
There you go, right?
Ah, yeah. It's probably his shoulder. He leaned in with his shoulder. Pads are still sticking out. All right, they're at the 25 now. They have a chance. He's looking, has time, slings it towards the end zone. Oh, it's broken up. Ridley had a touchdown. He just couldn't hold on to it. That was a great throw, too. It was like the best throw he's thrown in a little bit. Let me see this.
I mean,
It was
was
just an
right
inch
there.
low. It was just like an inch too low. All right, 2nd and 10. He's in trouble. He's going to roll out, looking downfield. He's going to keep again. And he'll go to out of bounds after another first down. It's going to be 1st and 10 at like the 11. Should have been a penalty when they bent him backwards. I thought so too. It's kind of wicked looking. All right, we got 3:40 left. Jacksonville still has all their timeouts.
Yeah, all they got to do is score a touchdown here and get the 2-point.
And he's going to throw it to the middle, and it's going to go in and out of the hands of his receiver. I don't know who that is. Let me look. Cooks. Elijah Cooks, a rookie. I don't even know that guy. Both QBs are the leading rushers. I believe that. All right, 3:35 left. From the 13. Back to pass, looking. Slings into the end zone. This time it's caught by Ridley.
And it's incomplete. No catch.
They're saying he bobbled it. Uh-oh. Let's see. I want to see
Fans are not going to be happy. Let's see.
Oh, he did. Wait, he put it in when his feet were down. Hang on, watch. You looked away as I watched you look away.
I mean,
do it. Come on, Doug. He brought it in while his feet were still down, inbounds. You looked away as you saw it bobble and then you looked away.
Yeah.
Because he got it knocked loose, but he brought it into his body while his feet were still down. I think this is a good challenge. Don't look away this time.
Bobble, bobble, bobble. No control, no control. Still bobbling, no control.
Right there. It's secured right there. It's close, but he secured it right there at the end.
Here's the
I don't know if his butt was down. Here it is, right here. I think it's a touchdown. You can't see the ball there. But I think that's a touchdown. Right there. His butt's not down yet.
Boy, his feet sure look out, though.
I'm with Jim. That's a tutty. I think it's a good challenge either way.
I think his feet were out.
But his feet were in, and then they come down right when his butt come down. Dude, Lawrence
I want to agree, but I still think it's still not going to be called a touchdown.
Look at him, man. Is he even there? Nope, they're not going to overturn it. His feet. I think it looks like a touchdown, but they're going to say no.
Stop bobbling the dang ball, Calvin.
What do you mean? It got tipped.
Still bobbled it.
It wasn't his fault it got bobbled. 3rd and 10. Lawrence fires. Caught, but he's going to... No, well, they're saying no catch. Well, I think he caught that too.
I think the ball hit the ground.
4th and 10. They're going to go. They have got no choice.
I'm just going to say it right here that Trevor Lawrence needs to get out of the pocket, give us either a feet or a throw. Give yourself 2 chances here on this play. Don't get trapped.
I think that was a touchdown, man.
I mean, it'd have been more fun if it was. What?
Looks
What's your
like
problem?
Baltimore's going to use their first time out here.
It is so close.
How does the TV ref call it good and the league office call it not? Because they don't talk to the TV guy. They should.
What are you doing? You're not supposed to be up there. Get down. Get
What's
down.
he do? He likes it.
Come on.
All right, 4th and 10. Play the game.
Yep, this is the game. Get outside the pocket, Trevor.
He's
Fires.
looking, slings it, incomplete. No flag.
It'd have been. Why is he throwing
it.
everything at the ground?
Bro, I don't know.
I'm telling you, we're going to find out. He's going to come up on the injury report.
He's going to come up with a concussion tomorrow. I'm serious. You can see it in his eyes. It's all like red up under his eyes, man, and he just keeps throwing the ball straight into the ground. Like, I don't think he's the best quarterback, but he's not a bad quarterback. He doesn't do that every play. Damn, Jaguars have to go and let me down. They let us all down today.
You know, I wish they would just take 4 knees or 3 knees here and punt.
Yeah, but a first down gets him even further.
Flag.
Well, there's the clock getting stopped.
That's 15 more yards.
I didn't even see him do it.
Here it comes. I guess it's going to be helmet to helmet. Yep.
Oh, yep.
Dude, I hate that call because the guy's going down as is. He's in a regular, normal tackling position, and the offensive player really causes the helmet to helmet.
Yeah, because they put their head down, dive into the ground.
It's garbage. Big hole for Justice Hill. It's going to get about 7 yards on first down. And Jacksonville uses a timeout there.
So they got 1 left. At the same time, eject him. Thank you, John. It's my newest edition. And I love it because it's my size.
Yeah, Dave, I really felt like the guy from Pittsburgh shouldn't have been ejected in the game against Indy.
You'd think he shouldn't have?
Nope.
I don't know. It looked really bad, even if it's not intentional.
I mean, KZ, they were both. It was just where the offensive player was at. That's the reason why it was. If that would have been the offensive player's legs, it would have been fine.
I don't know. Yeah, see, I'm with Dave. I don't know.
I mean, if the offensive player is where he's supposed to be, I don't know. I just don't think there's any room for defensive error.
All right, Jacksonville uses their last timeout.
Burn it up.
The result, not the intent. Yeah.
I mean, You want to? Why did Lamar just grab the camera?
I know I seen another player do this like yesterday, I think. Like if they were like looking at the playbook or something.
There's a
Because
handoff. No, Lamar's going to keep it. He's going to get the first down and then some. He's at the 50, the 40. And what is he doing? Get down.
I don't know. I think he was trying to run long enough that the clock would run to the 2-minute.
I think he's just padding his stats.
But he was going sideways. That's not a stat.
He's trying to keep getting more yards. That's why he stayed up.
I mean, yeah, but I think he was trying to keep the clock going before he went down so that it would be 40 seconds and it would run to the 2-minute warning. Now they got to run another play.
And that will get us to the 2-minute warning.
Officially 2 minutes left.
Yeah, there you go, Dave. Okay, so the 15-yard penalty is just, but the ejection is not. I totally agree. If there's intent that you should be ejected, if you're trying to hurt somebody in that instance, but if that's not your intent with the tackle, then if you're a victim of the circumstance, then you shouldn't be ejected. I know that hit looked brutal, but I mean it was a brutal hit, but it was going to happen either way.
Right. I'm torn about it because I feel like you.
I guess I don't mind the defenseless receiver penalties. I just don't like the ejection for hits that have no ill will. There's the handoff, and he falls down.
Everybody falls down.
How nuts would it be if Jacksonville doesn't make the playoffs?
Oh God, that'll be a world of I don't know. I'm always torn, Steve. This game could have gone the other way if things went a little different. You are correct. No matter how many times you say that, no matter what you're talking about, that is always correct.
Can't be wrong. He's going to run it to the edge.
Get the first down, it's over.
He's going to sit down on 3rd and 5.
I would punt. I would just punt with like 20 seconds left. I know you could go for it and finish the game, but or can they let the clock run out?
I
would just punt it. The first at the dude, that last Jags drive. If they would have not thrown that last completion, they could either have 7 more or 3 more points.
Just think. Yeah, on the first half.
If he just threw it away. Like, all you had to do was throw it away. I don't know.
The Jags didn't have anything go their way today.
Baltimore burned a timeout here, and I'm not really too sure.
To save the penalty, I suppose.
I guess. But they're sending Lamar out there. Like, I get it, but, like, what if he gets hurt on this play?
I would
just
never.
Punt it. Just punt it.
Or kick the field goal. Who cares?
Yeah.
First down. You did it.
Peacock exclusive game. Are you talking about the playoff game? Because I think that's so stupid. I think it's so stupid.
Yeah, Peacock exclusive games forcing me to buy something.
Yeah. Stupid link didn't link. Yeah, I'm gonna probably just borrow it from somebody, to be honest.
What, the
I don't.
Peacock?
Yeah.
Can you use mine?
Well,
Can we
that's
use it at
usually.
the same time?
It depends on what your subscription is. I don't know what subscription you have.
The
I
cheap
don't know
one.
anything about Peacock. All I know is there's going to be a playoff game on Peacock, and I don't have it. So I want to do whatever I can in January. Can't even watch the MLB playoffs without cable. That's crazy, man. I understand the streaming services and I appreciate them for like TV shows, but like sports that have always been on TV, I don't appreciate that. Like everyone's always been able to watch Thursday night football on TV for always. And now you can't without Amazon Prime. I just feel like sports should be excluded.
Yeah, sports shouldn't be in streaming services.
Like that doesn't make sense. Like everyone's already paying way too much for their cable anyway.
True.
Like don't make me pay more. Yeah, Monday Night Football and now it's on ESPN and then you watch Thursday Night Football on Twitch. I mean, I watch it on Amazon Prime because I have it, but I didn't buy it for football. I already had it because I like to use Amazon. That. I'm not even gonna lie about that. Also, yeah, the NFL Network as well. Yeah, you're right, dude. This has been a game. I don't know if it was necessarily a good one. I don't think it was a bad one though. It's not the worst game, but it's far from the best. I did know that it's on Twitch for completely free. I just already had Amazon Prime. Yeah, I'm not gonna get Peacock. If it's on a platform I already have, then I'll use it. Like, but I'm not gonna get another streaming service just for sports.
Yeah,
I could find somewhere on the dark web to probably stream it for free. Might
yeah.
not be on time.
If we can both use my Peacock, then we'll do that.
I mean, you're more concerned about this than I am, but I still have a month to figure that out. I'll just pirate it for one playoff game. That's what I'm saying. Like, if it came down to it, I'll just use a sketchy website one time. I know that's probably why he has it. Tuesday Night Football exclusively on HBO Max. I ain't paying for HBO Max. I'll borrow somebody's. Because
Yeah,
the only point in time I ever had HBO Max, it was never mine. It was his. And I just
well,
used it to watch South Park.
you still have it.
I don't have it anymore. I'm not logged into it on anything that I own, so I don't have it. You can't say yes. You don't know that. I'm not logged into it anywhere.
Well,
I mean,
it's still available.
if drugs are the worst thing that I can get from a sketchy website, then I think that's probably okay. I don't need them or necessarily want them, but if that's the worst thing that happens to me is that I acquire drugs, then so be it. Sign me up for the sketchy websites. I'm down. Oh, well, the AFC South's in shambles now, or at least Jacksonville is.
The AFC South is in shambles.
There. See, think of the resale value. Yeah, AFC South's but then you'll become addicted. Is how they get you. Not if you don't do them. If you just turn around and sell them. But it's going to be fun to watch how the Colts, Texans, and Jags play out the next couple weeks because no one can make a mistake now. It's like the NFC South. One mistake and you drop.
I'm
Look at the
rooting for
Falcons
the
today.
Texans.
Wanted to see Love and see a kitty member for 6 months. Holly, thanks for hanging. Kitty's around here somewhere.
Did you get to see the kitty? I just had him.
Go get him.
Come on, Ashley.
She requested. The least you can do. I know he's next to you somewhere. There he is. That a boy.
Here, hold on. Stop spinning on me.
Hang on, we'll solo him. That a boy. Feisty little boy. He does not care. Oh,
Get her,
man.
Ashley.
He's part Siamese and part Bengal. So he's kind of got a goofy structure. He's got short legs and a small tail, but he's pretty big and he's a little bit of he's kind of weird. But he's cute. And we love him. She said she wanted to see a kitty, so get the kitty. Exactly. Panther gets it. Can't wait for Christmas night. The battle of the only two 11-3 teams. Oh, yeah. That is that night. That ought to be a good game. The Niners versus the Ravens.
And that's on Sunday Night Football, the finale on Peacock.
Bro, I cannot root for the Niners even harder than I will be that day. I don't remember the last time I was rooting for the Niners for something a few weeks ago, but like this one, this is it. I'll be the biggest Niners fan on the planet this week. Holly got the Liddy plush. Oh, that's awesome, John.
Nice.
Did you know if you bite the neck of a cat like a mama cat, you can trim their nails? I don't know. I've tried to trim his nails, and I have to like lay him down on the ground, and then obviously I'm not gonna put my whole weight on him, but I have to physically lay all the way on top of him, and then just turn to get to the other leg, and then turn his whole body around, like his butt up in my face, like trying to trimming that boy's nails. I've tried every type of method. I've tried every method to trimming cat nails, and there's no simple way to trim his nails. He just does not allow it. Look at him. He's such a sweet little guy. Also, the Ravens officially clinch a playoff spot with this win.
Now they need to lose out.
Will you wear a Purdy shirt on? Absolutely not. I'm not even going to read the rest of that. No. I'll wear my Zach Wilson jersey.
All right, one more time. Ready?
One more time for the camera. Niners, maybe, but Purdy, absolutely not. Say hi, Ashy boy. Say hi.
He's trying to get the camera.
I feel like that kind of counts. All right, well, it's been a game. It's time for me to eat dinner, but I will be playing games tonight on my gaming channel. Shelby asked if we could play, so therefore we're gonna play because I will never say no. So let me drop my channel in here. For anybody who hasn't subscribed and would like to hang out with us in a little bit, there's the link. We'll be over there when I finish dinner, whenever that is.
Yo.
But that's all I got for today. I gotta go collect myself. and change probably because I wore this shirt to work, so I don't want to wear it anymore. Love that pawing at the camera. He's cute. He's cute when he wants to be. He's not always cute. Sometimes he's
a terrorist.
Yeah. But we love him. But appreciate you so much, Holly. Thank you again, and thanks for stopping by. Blood fam, we love you all. Thanks for chilling with us. It's been a game. Thanks for arguing with me for like 2 hours of this game.
Yeah,
I think mentally exhausting, but thank you.
I'm sure you might be able to clip some shorts out of that if you really want.
I'm not going to, because it has nothing to do with sports, and this channel is a sports channel, so I'm not going to do any of that. Also, they were putting words in my mouth, so none of it will be clipped. And if any of you guys clip it, I will unlist this stream so you can't touch it. I don't want to come back to that anymore. I know the Taylor Swift part's not going away, but the rest of it can. It can go away. We do not have to talk about it anymore. But anyways, we love you guys so much. You guys are the best. Shout out to the AFC South in shambles. Shout out to everybody whose team won. Tomorrow night, we've got the Seahawks hosting the Eagles. Jalen Hurts is sick, but the Eagles have a chance to take their division back. But if the Seahawks win, they have a chance to make a long stretch to the playoffs. So there's a lot at stake with the game tomorrow, just like this one tonight. The better team won today. Does the better team win tomorrow? We don't know. And we don't know if we're going to see Geno Smith. We don't know if we're going to see Drew Lock. We don't know if we're going to see Jalen Hurts or if we're going to see Marcus Mariota. But either way, it's an important game that whatever happens, happens. I'll root for the Seahawks for chaos, but I always root for the Eagles because I love Jason Kelce and a few guys on there. But we'll be here tomorrow, so make sure you come hang out with us and figure out what we're gonna argue about when that game turns out like this one. I'm not gonna think on that. I'll leave that up to you. You guys are the best. We're hopping off here. I was letting you say whatever you got to say.
Man, I got nothing. I'm ready to go.
Okay. Well, we're going to hop up here. Appreciate you guys so much. And we will see you guys on the next one, which just happens to be tomorrow night. Check out my gaming channel if you haven't. I'll be live soon. Psh.